typing.
Is Lee not here? He's muted apparently.
Shut up, Mitch.
Well, maybe the dead lady, dead or not dead lady.
What?
Right? Did we defeat her before the
Yes, she
the
died.
dude? Let me finish what I say before jumping in. Did we beat her before the actual dude came down?
This
The
giant?
giant.
Yeah. He never showed up.
Well,
At the end, he couldn't, kill his wife. I don't blame him. Fucking hell.
Well, she just smited the cunt down.
Okay. I'll stop what I'm doing.
you lied, Terry. You said you were ready to start D&D.
I am ready. I was just writing. Anywho. Last session, you successfully defeated Storm Giant Cortescent. Not that I think anyone knew that. But oh well, now you do. I'm sure Mitch would make a check at some point.
I wish to make a check to see if I knew.
You know, it's not a high DC. I think your
Yeah.
modifier covers it. Haley.
I had to go feed my animals.
It was a bit of an iffy fight. Mitch
We're
almost died.
fine.
It's not even
And
Fell to my death. That was awful.
almost. You didn't fall that far.
Still, it's terrifying.
And Lee, you had inspected this area where you are right now. Correct?
I think so.
He,
I'm
want,
still
he
loading it.
wanted to.
Oh, you're loading in. Well, once you load it in, investigation check.
Investigation.
Because of what you were doing earlier, I'm going to give it to you with your passive. Upon the Storm Giant's defeat, the area kind of mellowed out, I shall say, and the clouds starting to part, and you can specifically see below you where the clouds are. It's almost like they're being siphoned away.
Oh, well, that one giant dude's still up there, right?
Like parts are being taken from it, and it's not coming back, and it just looks unnatural. But for the more immediate, this looks to be maybe an altar, maybe a memorial. What you do see is about head height, half a stone sword embedded into the ground. It has writing in it that you can't read. On it.
Uh-huh.
And I read it.
Is it dwarvish?
Yeah, I was about to say, what language is this?
It's dwarvish-esque.
Oh, some like ancient
Wizard.
then.
Is the script large?
Looks a bit large, but it's actually very well written.
Okay.
That's probably a
Looks-
giant.
A lot of yeah, and
Wizard, do you know giant?
Don't know.
I guess not.
I'm
Yes.
looking at the list.
How big is your list?
it's actually quite a large list.
Oh boy.
He took a linguist as a first level feat.
Oh god, Eddie's high intelligence.
Yeah, so we got a lot of languages.
Okay, so it's just like a stone sword embedded into an altar.
Yes.
Cool.
It is giant. You can't read it, but it is giant, and giant is based on dwarvish. So you can give me a Just a straight intelligence roll if you want, Mitch.
Can I help?
I doubt guidance would help
No.
on this, so.
Damn it.
7. Unfortunately,
Oh, a
Ouch.
2. Ouch, indeed.
it is not. It is. What you do get from it is that it's old. Not the writing itself, but that actually looks somewhat
Hey.
fresh, but the language is older.
Old giant. Okay.
Yes, old giant. You
So
know,
it's basically like
Oh,
cursive giant.
Yeah,
Hard to read.
hard to read. You can definitely see aspects of Dwarvish in it, and it's not like you can't read any of it. You just can't read enough of it to make sense of it.
Right.
Meow.
Fuck.
Damn.
That was my one thing, Terry, and it's been ruined.
Did you have any important roles left?
You can also spend longer time to decipher writing, because you can do that, Mitch. But
Mitch, what language did you take when you took the feat? The prodigy feat?
Was it
Primordial.
primordial, Terry?
yeah, he took primordial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Why wouldn't I take primordial?
No, I was just wondering.
Seems like the obvious.
So, where's our storm giant friend?
I don't know.
Do I see him in the sky if I look up?
Yeah,
Do
can
see
I
him?
can I look down and see if
The
I can see
sky?
him?
Just
Definitely
climbing
don't
the
see
mountain, right?
anything up.
Gotcha.
Down, make a perception check.
Okay. 28.
Well, you don't see a storm giant. You see what I told Lee earlier.
Clouds.
Clouds are being seemingly disappearing in an unnatural way. Though with a 28, you would be able to also see faint blue light.
He's
Also,
moving. He's getting rid of the storm that his wife left.
Right. Some weird magic shit going on down there. So what's
Yep.
our plan?
Yeah. The female storm giant like evaporated, right? She like
yes.
dispersed. Cool.
I
Yeah,
believe.
no way.
Is it lead anywhere, or is it just a formation of rocks?
Hey Gareth, why don't you try and pick
Hmm?
up that sword?
Oh, up
Is-
there?
Yeah,
It just leads to up above.
up there. Alright. Well, I do not believe we have. It doesn't look like this area. It just looks like a top of a mountain or something. It doesn't look like it leads anywhere.
You can go up there and look if you want.
I will.
Oh, I heard an echo.
I also heard the echo.
I also heard the echo.
Your
It
enthusiasm.
got real loud.
Beyond the borders of this map, you can see village-esque stone buildings in disarray, old, very old, mostly destroyed.
Nothing of interest.
It's great.
Fairly easy to tell that they probably were giant-sized,
Yeah.
but yeah, long since abandoned.
Okay. Well, I believe our time here is done. We should probably go back and meet up with the giant.
Gareth, you should
Oh.
try and pick up the sword.
1 second. How big is this sword?
It's
Oh,
not
no.
a sword.
Oh, what is
It's
it?
a monument piece. It's made out of stone.
Oh.
The
Does any-
craftsmanship looks amazing, but it's
does any-
stonework.
Does it move, or is it just like stationary, or is there any like?
I mean, it's about as tall as you and it's about as wide at the widest point.
We could pick it up.
Okay.
Make a blacksmithing check with intelligence, I suppose.
Oh,
Like-
cool.
guide him on this? I doubt it. I don't know.
No, you don't know.
Blacksmithing check. Where is? Yep. And my best stat, intelligence.
Or wisdom, your choice. I should
Oh.
have said that. Which
Wisdom
one's better?
probably was same. I would get a. I would have. I would have gotten 14 if I was
14? I'll take the 14. It looks to be a representation of essentially a training weapon for giants, for young giants.
That's pretty great.
Sounds like an artifact that should be in a museum.
Ooh.
Due to area that it would that it actually have access to much wood, so as such, training swords were made out of stone. But yeah, that's it. So what you guys doing?
I'm assuming we're gonna head down the mountain.
Hey,
Yeah,
magic,
we can go
magic
back down.
girl. Is this magical?
Does it
Where's
look
the
magical?
Wizard?
You can make an Arcana check. Doesn't seem to be.
Ah,
The-
okay.
The runage on it doesn't seem to be magical in nature.
Alright, let's head back down.
Wizard, you don't have to have a spell that can cushion our fall if we just jump.
Do you guys want to have a short rest first?
No.
Let's just head down the mountain.
I am quite hurt.
Holy
Short
fuck.
rest is for a reason. Oh, I'm sorry.
For a
Sarah
reason.
nearly killed my eardrums.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty low as well. I wouldn't mind a short rest.
The clerics may look mostly fine, but the rest of
Oh,
the party's
No,
trash.
I can heal you guys.
But we
I mean,
could have a short rest.
We could just have a short rest.
The fighter and the wizard get a lot of benefits from
Terry?
the short rest. That's why they're asking.
I
Okay.
don't care. We can do what you want. Just fucking say it.
Terry,
Short rest? I'm down for
Yeah.
a short
Wait.
rest.
how long is a short rest?
An
An
hour.
hour.
An hour.
It's rough, but okay.
Are you in a hurry, Brad?
Well, someone is
I
kind
mean-
of.
We kind of are. But I don't mind it. It's whatever majority party
shit
wants. I
on-
could always
I thought-
message whoever.
It's
Well,
it's
No point in
fine.
being in the hurry if we're not going to get there.
I'm going to
Wasn't
sit
the
on these
giant
stairs.
making his way up here anyway?
It was supposed to be, yes.
Mm. Yeah, we don't know what he's ended up doing because he is probably at this time meant to be up here by now.
You're such a
Right
smart
now.
man, Terry. I mean, woman.
Hmm.
I guesstimate how long it would have taken the giant to get up here at the speed he is going.
Make a reactive, no, a past Arcana check to see what he was using.
Alright. Oh, my thing was slacked the fuck out.
DC
Freak
will be a
Good
little
check.
bit knowledge. You fucking smash it regardless. He was just using your levitate, so.
Yeah.
Did you just want to send a message to the giant?
Hold on. I'm working out how long it would take him to get up here.
What levitate does is it moves the creature 20 feet every 6 seconds.
How far would I estimate we've come up?
Hard to give an accurate measure because you did a lot of round and roundabouts, but upwards of 10,000 feet.
Hmm. So he's gonna be a while.
But what he would be doing is going straight up. You went round and round. Make an intelligence check.
You guys are concerned that he's angry with us.
No,
This is
that's
from a
not my
message.
concern. My concern is that what is he going to do now that we've completed this part?
It's a bit iffy. It is a very slow spell, but you guys did also take a lot of time. 19 didn't make the DC.
Do I have any changes left?
No. I thought I'd make it better.
No. Nothing
Sad.
high enough, anyway.
Sad.
You're off by 1.
That's very sad.
Alright, Cleric, did you just want to message him while we take this short rest?
What would you like me to say?
He already knows his wife's dead, so don't need to say that.
Just say that we're taking a rest up the top of this mountain. If you need us, come find us or contact us.
You can reply to this message.
I cast sending. We're at the top of the mountain. We're taking a rest if you need us up here. You can reply to this message. I send it.
No, sending.
Oh.
I did sending.
No, I'm saying.
Okay.
No
I was
sending.
about to say-
No recipient. He's dead.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then
So did it even get acknowledged, or it just didn't go through?
No, it just didn't go through.
Wait,
It didn't
Make
go through.
an Arcana check.
He's dead.
wait,
What?
was there like was the storm giant split in 2 or something? Where the 2 different storm giants were like
22.
1.
Oh, that actually succeeds. It felt like it was blocked.
Oh.
Not
Something's
lack of
blocking
receive,
me.
it was blocked.
Something's blocking me.
I do
Oh,
believe I
well,
can heal you
that's
guys.
fine.
I do believe we should head down.
I believe we
I
should
don't mind.
short rest.
I believe we should head down and short rest at the bottom.
But we'll
That's
take a short
my
rest.
opinion. But
Ju- Either way, it doesn't really matter.
kind of does if I can't like notify someone what the fuck's going on up here.
Don't you have sending?
Oh my god, Lee!
Oh my god, I'm gonna shoot myself. Jesus Christ, dude, not today. Not today, please. Fucking Christ.
Fuck it.
And-
Cyber cursing, holy shit.
Do it.
We can, it's just I don't know what's happening with the giant, and I would like to know.
Yeah, I'd rather be at the bottom so we can rest and keep an eye on shit than be stuck up here and then if something's happening and I clearly just use sending and we can get notifications of whatever's going on.
I mean, here would mean our rest is unimpeded, for sure. Honestly, if we're taking a rest either way, it probably would be best to just do it up here and head down afterwards.
Whichever
See,
the
you
group
agree
wants to
now, yay.
do.
Oh, I was agreeing that that this is the best place to take a short rest.
Yeah, Halo's 20 years old today. Gross.
Did you hear
yeah,
that
that's
one,
what we
Terry?
do. Yeah, are we agreeing to a short rest here?
Yes.
Okay.
Hurry up. Take your short rest.
Hit dice time. Woo!
Just see how many you're gonna use.
No, you can just keep rolling until you stop
What?
want to stop.
You
Don't
do
need to
that?
think. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to announce how many you're going to use.
Every DM does that because they don't want they want to make sure that people aren't like going, I'm gonna use 8, and then they don't need to use 8.
Fuck that shit.
Oh, Reddy and Kurt do that.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, we're on a 1.
Do they? I've never done that in their games.
Oh,
Have I been
No.
supposed to?
I think so.
Oh, I've ignored it then. Oops. Not me, my bad. I just did it to my rules.
That's hilarious.
I think that's fine. I've used half my hit dice.
Grab water real quick.
I am 1 hit point off.
Pathfinder 2E doesn't have hit dice. Quote Kurt.
Yeah. Yes. I know.
Yeah, she was referring to the 5e campaigns.
Yes. If it had hit dice, we'd be using them by now. In Reddy's campaign.
Mitchley.
Yeah, what?
Hit dice.
Oh,
hit
sorry.
dice.
Yes.
Hit dice. Arcane recovery.
If you want to use Arcane Recovery, you don't have to. You only get that once a day.
I need to remember what I can do with Arcane Recovery.
You can get certain spell slots, but you can divide them depending on what you want. Some shit like that.
Yeah,
right?
I'm trying to remember what
spell level
spells
you can
that
get.
I can get.
Is it
Yeah.
5th?
Maximum of level 5.
Yeah.
But you can split it, right? You can get like a level 2 and a level 3, or like 5 level 1s, or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
I think
It
you
just
get
has to be
6
equivalent to
level
level
worth.
to 5
It's
level.
half his level, correct?
Is it half a level?
I don't remember.
You can choose to expend in spell slots. Find a level that is equal to less than half your wizard level. So, you've got
There's someone
6.
disconnect.
Yeah, 6 levels left.
Oh, you
yeah.
disconnected. Or
Yes,
got
but you
sick.
can't. You can only get a maximum of up to 5th level. You can't get your 6th or 7th or 8th or 9th.
Son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, that'd be a broken fucking ability.
I mean, that's
Oh,
2
yeah,
fireballs
fall
he can get back.
Yeah, if you so chose.
I think
Or
that's
you can
how-
get, a whole bunch of level 1s and 2s.
Let's get
It's
2
however you want.
thirds back. Where's my hit dice button?
What music
Should be
is
a
this?
big-
It sounds like
Oh,
music.
sorry. 6th level or higher, not 5th level or
Oh,
higher.
never mind.
So
Ah,
you can get your 6th level slot, but not your 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Observe
I double
the
checked.
world.
I don't
I just
have any
was
of
off by
those,
one.
that's fine. I will Circle of Death someone, Terry.
Maybe one day.
Why is he giving me... Fuck you, game.
Why did Kurt's badge change?
First.
Leah's still disconnected, just heads up.
Yes, I know.
Before we start stuff.
Why is there a stupid, roll this number of hit dice now?
Because it rolls it all at once, like mine does.
You can choose to roll it multiple times so it doesn't clog up the chat.
Nah, fuck it. Clog up the chat.
But also,
Did
it's
you
just
guys
much
see the-
better than having to add each one.
It's so laggy.
Oi! Tyler, where the fuck is the runk? Oh,
got-
cause fucking... Wow, some cunt fucking yeeted him, that's why. How dare you?
Nicely
I want him
coin.
back.
I don't know. It's just disconnected.
There you go.
I got half my hit points back.
Lee
That's
sent me a
good enough.
message saying, my internet died. I'll be back!
No worries.
Well, I'll let him roll hit dice after the fact then. Now that it doesn't spam the chat, that's actually a lot better. Oh, doesn't matter. Lee, roll hit dice.
I'm back. Oh, okay, good. I was waiting for my internet to start back up again. My mum tripped the bloody power.
How dare you.
Hilarious.
I was like, why is my hit dice rolling and why is everyone quiet?
It didn't roll. That's fine.
Some of them did, I think.
No.
Did show up.
Really? Bruh.
I don't know.
That probably explains why I was rolling a lot of 12s. Because it's like 12, 12, 12, like,
Hmm.
Meh.
It was broken and bugged and doing the same roll.
Yeah.
I mean, this is roll 20. That isn't surprising either if you roll the same thing like 5, 6 times in a row.
Okay, there we go. Yeah,
Yes, clog the chat.
Just use
It
That'll
is
do.
the only way.
Use it.
No. Make them do more maths.
maths.
What even is that?
Quit math.
How do you even do that, Sarah?
If you click the actual word.
Oh, if you click actual. Oh, okay, interesting.
Oh, you do. Oh, bruh, that would have been easier.
People.
Well, it's not exactly intuitive. Like the hit dice thing doesn't look like it should be clicked on.
You're not wrong.
In my UI fucking class, they
You know
tell
how
you to
you
make it
click
look
death
like
saves to roll your death saves?
They don't.
I don't.
You don't do that? Oh, that's right, they don't do that.
Yeah, they don't do that.
Well, at least with the death saves
You know
one,
how
No,
you
that's
click
on
the
white
word
stuff.
initiative to roll your initiative?
The
I'm
initiative
pretty
button
sure.
changes to red when you hover over it.
But
But it does-
can you not
doesn't.
see the little clicky finger when you hover over
I know,
hit
but
dice?
it doesn't.
Much like the
doesn't but it doesn't do
No,
that
to be
thing.
fair, everything else goes to red.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
get
look
that,
like.
but
Exhaustion level and hit dice does not.
it's not that.
And like,
I get what you mean, Sarah. It's just it's not
Exhaustion level. No, isn't it clicky?
great
Okay,
how they've laid it out.
Nah, you're dumb. Let's head down the mountain.
heading back down the mountain.
Hi ho, down the mountain we shall go. Yeetus deletus. Let's go. I shall lead us down the mountain.
Yeah, marching order.
Back if need
I am
be.
not first.
I'm in the front.
I'll go second.
Oh, you're all confident last session to be at the front, weren't you, man?
He learned his lesson.
I did not. I'm just tired and I don't want to deal.
Fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I've been going to bed at like 8:30 lately. I'm like an old man.
You are an old man.
Welcome to adulting and working, cause it's.
He's not
shit.
working.
Oh, really? What the fuck's your excuse?
I just like to go to bed now.
Fair enough. Fair. You're being
Such an
responsible.
old person. fucking
You're being
response.
responsible, so.
But yes, anywho, it goes unhindered travel down the mountain. Lee, I also believe you get your action surge and second wind back if used.
Yes.
Down the mountain. When we get down the bottom, do we see any giant corpses?
No dead giants, right? Would you guys want me to send a message again to see if, like, now that we're down here, if there's fucking reception now? Jesus.
Don't think that would be the problem.
Oh, Daughters of Chaos. Oh, such good music, Dark Souls guys. Too bad I just can't play that game because I'm dog shit. Oh dear.
I see big X on him.
Yes, I know. That's why I was like, oh.
Hey,
Cool dude Z? The fuck? Okay.
it's cool, dude.
Wait,
Em.
no. From last
I'm
time
at the
over here.
front.
Yeah.
Righto, Raggy.
What
Right.
layer is the fire on? Oh, it's on GM layer.
He fell in the fire, didn't he, bro?
I mean, it could be a
Hey,
thing
there.
that, like,
I
us
couldn't
killing her
fucking
killed him because of, like,
find
attachment or whatever.
where
I
the-
don't know.
Stupid ass fire, what layer that was on, and it was annoying me. Then he died there.
But he is dead. Like, that
Is
is
he
a fact.
impaled on some wood?
With his own sword.
Ah,
Killed himself because his wife
Yeah.
died. Whoa!
So is there any loot on his body?
He couldn't live without her.
I mean, probably. Like, fucking hell.
Looting rights.
Does
Could
he-
I
Yeah,
could I
cool.
inspect him to see what he died of? If it was like fall damage or like broken heart or some bullshit. I don't know.
There's a sword sticking out of his chest.
Is it because
Besides
when
stating the fucking obvious, yeah.
Oh yeah.
because
So the very first thing as you get close that's obvious is he has no arms anymore.
Oh my. Uh-huh.
oh, he's armless.
He's harmless.
He's and the facial expression is very much locked in that of rage and anger.
Oh dear. Uh-huh.
And his own weapon through his chest.
Vampire, is this what would have happened to you if you lost both your hands?
Harry, can I make that check
Hmm.
to see?
With my very good
Does
investigation.
it look like the sword was like thrusted into him, like someone could have taken a sword and?
Well, since he has no
Nope.
arms and he couldn't have cut his arms off after he stabbed himself.
That's what I'm checking.
Where are his
Um,
arms?
I think his
That's what I thought.
arms turned on him.
They're just beside him.
Okay.
Wait, they left his arms. What?
Is there any blood?
There's probably dried
Oh,
blood because
yeah.
we fought.
There's a
we fought
shit ton,
him, we
buddy.
fought the
Is there still
creatures.
is there any blood still like flowing out of him?
Very slowly and a little bit, yeah.
Can I collect some in a vial?
Sure.
I've got 15 empty vials. I want some.
You'll
still...
fill all 15.
I want yes. I shall
Wait,
change.
what?
15 vials. Wait.
Harry,
Vials
is,
of.
yeah, we get it, the blood. Is his the only like fresh blood around here? Is there like any other blood that like whatever he was attacking? Is there
Well,
potentially blood from
all
that
the other
creature?
corpses are gone.
Uh-huh.
Hence why I deleted the map.
Figure, okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the front bit here.
Mhm.
Do I see any tracks?
Survival check.
Okay.
Ooh.
So then when I cast message, it was blocked. Like, did it feel like a magical block, or it's like blocked because there was no one to fucking receive it?
I told you when it was blocked. No,
You had
you
to
can
VPN.
tell the difference between the person not being able to receive it and it being blocked. It was most definitely blocked.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would just say, yeah, there's no one to receive it. They're dead. Or
Gotcha. So this
they could be on
literally,
another
like-
plane of existence. That could also be a factor.
This literally just happened then. Okay. Cool. That was just what I was trying to figure out. Gracias.
Most definitely because there's still blood flowing.
Yeah.
Can't you just
There's no
resurrect
blood
him?
behind his tits. Do I have that spell to talk to him or to resurrect? I mean, we could try. Hold on. No, I have raised dead. I don't have that resurrection spell. I have the
Raised dead is the resurrection spell.
creature you can touch.
It costs 500 gold diamond though.
I believe I have one if we want to use it, but he has.
I
no
think it's
armor.
worth it.
Already taken 15 vials of this man's
But
blood.
in-
I'm gonna resurrect
Back to
him.
my survival check.
Yes.
I have I
Um,
have 100.
I am going to
gold
strangle
wedge.
you. Shut up.
Me?
Thank you.
Yes, you were speaking over me.
Oh, I apologize.
Anywho, there is one set of tracks that is not your own and not the giants,
Okay.
and not wheels. But those were already there. Just one set of tracks. Yeah.
Are they as
Okay.
large, or are they just normal
Oh,
size?
medium humanoid.
Okay. Does it look like the
Alright.
giant
Boots.
fell down the mountain?
Let the others know.
No, it doesn't. There's no signs
Okay.
of falling or anything like that.
You're good at tracking, Bowman.
Am I?
I
me a
would
second.
assume you are.
I need 2 more vials filled with his blood.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
are we gonna
Of course.
revivify him or not? But I don't have.
I'd say
the
yeah.
500.
He's a cool dude.
I don't have the 500. I have diamond dust. It's worth 100 and the 300.
Oh, it won't work then.
Then you can't.
Yeah, I don't have the 500 one.
Does he have any other loot on him?
Other than the weapon that no one can actually wield,
Does he have a good belt on him?
For him, it's literally like the size of you.
Oh, dang it!
Hey,
Dang it, Bobby.
I need a giant strength belt.
can we clip off some of his toenails? I feel like a
God.
storm giant body would be worth.
I like how we help this guy. Like, him just like
He-
picking through his corpse.
He was going to kill himself after this
Hey,
anyway.
dead is dead.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, he
He was probably going to help us. Actually, the deal was that was going to help us. I think.
Oh, this is unfortunate.
Like that, the killing himself was the initial thought before we saw that his arms were
True.
no longer on his body.
Where's my whatnot? Alright. My vials are full. Let's go.
Just
Follow-
follow these tracks.
Follow the tracks.
And Rose, you were investigating the corpse as well.
Yes, what am I rolling? I'm sorry.
That one with the medicine.
investigatory.
Medicine. Okay. 18. That's shit.
Has no arms. Stabbed it through the chest. Something of note is that he no longer has his eyes.
Oh, what the
Oh,
fuck?
well, yep, okay. I mean,
Fuck no.
Funnily enough, Tyler, you mentioned toenails. He has none anymore.
oh my god,
It
why?
looks like he was already picked for parts.
Fuck!
Oh my lord.
It's just there's an overwhelming amount of blood.
That's
That-
not
I
good.
wanted those parts.
No, guys, that's not good.
Not good.
That isn't good.
No.
Do you guys know
Sorry.
what the toenails are
I
for?
don't know what they do. No, what they
Ah,
Jumbo change,
hmm.
what that is. That's some mumbo jumbo shit, and I don't want to deal with it.
Are you some type of alchemist or something, bro?
do.
I've made a fair few things in my
Rose.
past.
Have you ever made a potion?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And
What was that,
did
sir?
he
Terry,
do?
do I know what the parts are for?
Mitch,
Or what you could use
Sarah,
the parts
what?
for?
I'm just about to ask the man that apparently knows what the parts are for. What are the parts for, Bex? Or Tyler?
Back.
Ask the wizard. The wizard is asking the same question.
God!
I mean, if you want accurate stuff that it's not meta, you can make an Arcana or a medicine check or a nature check.
I didn't know if it was meta or not.
I made potions. I don't think Vex would know the intricacies.
There you are. What is it, Sarah?
Oh, the spider knows.
Oh, wait. Spider! What is it? Please tell me.
What does the spider know, Terry?
Giant parts can make numerous potions and not just what Tyler was thinking. So there's actually quite a list. You wouldn't be able to know the whole list, but the most common one would be potions of giant strength. Specifically, this one would be potions of storm giant strength, and such as like that.
Oh no.
Parts
There
of
you
Storm Giant would also be used to make what Lee mentioned earlier, Storm Belt of Giant Strength, but Storm Giant. You don't know what the eyeballs could be used for.
Are the eyeballs picked clean as well?
Yes.
Yeah,
These
no,
They
pieces
look
of
like
shit.
they've been picked up by a crow or something.
No. Spoon.
Oh, spoon. Awesome.
Yeah.
Spin out. Need a
The
little
medicine
bullet.
check
That's
was
size eyeballs.
specified.
Yeah, big spoon.
Oh yeah, an 18. Yeah.
Oh, have we investigated the body
Yeah,
enough?
this wasn't scabbing.
Yes.
Some fucker was like, yes, I'm gonna collect this shit because I need it.
Shall we follow
Um,
these tracks?
Something else of note: the method of death seems quite interesting because no humanoid, which Sarah found that was the one person that showed up, should be able to lift the sword, and it most definitely does not look like the giant fell on this sword. It is way too precise.
I think it was a magic user picking up the sword with magic.
Or for the fucking, what's the knight's name? Whatever the fuck his name is.
Talk about
He's
Trevor.
the humanoid.
Trevor.
Yeah, Trevor. No, it wouldn't
No.
be Trevor.
It's not about the weight of the sword; it's about the size of the weapon.
Yeah, I think it's magical means. I think it's Magic Man.
Gotcha.
I think it's Magic Mike. I think he's fucked
What
this
is it?
giant.
You know, that's a chess player.
I was thinking of another magic Mike, but
Um,
okay.
Of course you would, Sarah.
Anyway,
Anyway, to these
Tell.
tracks,
following the tracks.
I shall make survival check. I'm actually not that great at.
Guidance. I don't know if that can help.
Long
It's a long period, yeah.
Never mind. I'm kidding.
Oh, I rolled a 7. It's a 16.
The tracks are very easy to follow, actually. However, they don't last for very long. As the tracks just stop, and you find a mini camp, I suppose. The remains of a mini camp. There was a small fire. There was no tents pitched or anything like that. But and only another set of footprints appear, and then they just poof.
Is there like a smoothed out area of snow?
No.
Hmm. Well, what now?
Only don't. Turn around and leave her alone.
Okay, I guess we're turning around.
I'm gonna get a little bit.
God, Ollie.
Well, there's two options here. We can keep looking around for clues, or we can head back to
Let's split up and look for
the
clues.
Moon Forge.
Can you speak with Dead with a giant?
We've already
It's
left the body.
We can go back.
It's only about 10 minutes away.
Oh.
Do I have Speak with Dead on me today? I should have it.
I believe it's just any creature.
Ping it in the
Either
chat if you've
either
got
way,
it.
I don't have
Oh,
Speak
no,
with
it's just a
Dead on me
corpse.
today.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a creature, it's just a corpse.
Yeah, either way, I don't have Speak with Dead on me. So.
Oh, that's too bad. How? Yeah, giant's head is way too big for a warhorse to carry, isn't it?
Yes.
So?
Yeah.
Motherfucking no.
What about a magical warhorse?
I know it. No.
How would we carry it?
About just the head. You just the head.
Oh, yeah.
The head is bigger than you.
Yeah,
Ah, fair.
yeah.
I cast reduce.
How much,
Only
how
lasts
much
1 minute.
of the head do we need?
You need the head.
You need the whole head.
The whole head?
Hmm.
The whole head and nothing but the head.
Yes.
I see.
Alright, I think probably our best thing is to head back.
Oop. Headset
And-
beeped.
and-
Plugging in.
Beep beep. Beep beep beep.
I have power. Continuing.
Well, before we decide what we're going to do, does someone want to message Ekvar and see if he's found the place we were looking for?
I can if you wish. It's my last 3rd level spell, and after that I have to start upcasting, just a warning.
Well, other than that, well, I guess we just need to head back anyway, don't we? And it's a few days travel.
I'm gonna do a quick check.
Hmm.
Okay, creature.
Hmm?
I'm looking for Magic Man.
Magic man.
Magic Man.
Okay, now you're actually gonna have to tell me which magic man.
The molded head with tattoos on his head, dude. That is. Yeah. Not
Right.
Trevor, but that dude.
Mayfree?
Mayfree
Yeah.
Shingo. That's 1,000 feet, correct?
Yes, Izzy was in 1,000 feet.
He's right behind
Don't
you.
sense anything.
Imagine.
Alright,
He
he's
looks
not.
like a
That's all I
motherfucker.
needed to know. Let's head back. He's not around. Close, anyway.
I do have scrying in case we need it, so. In case we need it.
Did you scry on Trevor?
I don't think I've tried scrying on him. I've scryed on Mayfree twice and one time failed because he passed the check. I can try to scry on him if you like.
What do you think, guys?
Let's see, y'all.
Give it a go. We're heading back now, anyway.
Yeah,
I
well,
have two of my level 5, so I can do it twice technically. 2 different people.
I thought it was only a level 4 spell.
One should be
Level
enough.
5. Okay, I will try to scry on Trevor. Yes, correct?
Yeah.
Trevor. Yeah, Trevor. Terry, please.
Okay.
Blah.
Boppity boopy.
Howdy doody.
I'm just kind of glad they didn't raise the storm giant corpse.
10 minutes go by.
Yeah,
Cast
Some
the
ideas.
spell. Oh no, wait. There is no modifiers. It's just a straight roll.
Because she has not met firsthand.
She has.
I've
Oh, I know,
seen
yes, you-
him, this-
You
I've
have heard
seen
the
him.
target. You have met the
Yeah.
target.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah, because she met it at the forge.
met the target at the forge. Yes,
Yeah.
I was right. No modifiers other than the default modifiers that you guys don't know.
Yep.
But cast the spell and there is nothing. Yeah, the spell fails.
It did not work. And then I have one more if need be. Whatever.
Oh, it should be fine.
Did we want to send a message to our Ekvar then while we're walking back?
What do you have to
What
say
did you
again?
say?
Just to ask if he's had any leeway on where to find a good old
Sarah,
wiz-
don't remember this.
a good old wizard in the
Sorry.
bag.
Uh,
Because
you
he's
want
trying
me
to.
to ask him if he's found Sam? That's it?
Yeah. We'll see if he's found the outpost where they are keeping him. Yeah.
Okay, I cast Sending and I ask Ekvar if you found the post where Sam is being held. And send it.
You guys are responsive instantly of, nah, still looking, making my way through the mountains. You know the gist.
Making my
Nah.
way.
I was making my way downtown, but yeah, he's still looking.
Alright.
Alright, let's head back, I guess.
At least the storm's gone. It should be easier for them.
True.
I should have asked if the storm was disappearing on their end, but that's fine. I'm sure.
Fairly.
Oh,
solid.
Terry, if I look up now,
Mm-hmm.
do I still see this, the storm with, like, the blue streaks and the weird stuff going on about it?
No.
No, is it just clear sky?
It's clearer, but it's still clearing.
Right. So it's just, like, parting clouds now. Just clearing its way.
It's still snowing. It's still like bad weather, but it's nowhere near as extreme as it was.
Right. At least it's better. This is good. Let's just, I guess make our way back. Unless you guys wanted to also head in the direction and try and find the outpost ourselves. Be of help to the effort. Oh, I guess he's got a
Yeah.
bunch of scouts doing it, so there's not much point in us doing it.
Yeah.
You guys are loud.
So, is there a reason for us to go there and help him, or should it be better if we head back?
You don't know where he is.
Yeah, he's running through the mountains. We're better off heading back and waiting.
Okay. Yeah, sounds fine to me.
Make my way. Alright, let's head back. Which way is back?
You can't roll low enough to fail, so you head back to the Moon Forge. This will be 3 days, if I recall, or no, 2.5. That's what it is.
Kills a few.
Dead.
During this time, specifically, once this day ends, and you'll dome up and don't bother with anything because it's uneventful.
Doom.
Next day, Gareth, it's your birthday.
Oh yay! My
I
birthday.
didn't know that, because I don't know if he's told us.
Vex knows.
What? Bye, Sarah. Sarah's dead.
Everybody's
Rip.
Wi-Fi's dying. No.
Vex definitely knows it's my birthday.
Do I?
It would only
Before
be
you say anything though.
it would only be Vex and Gareth that would know at that point.
Yeah, because everyone else is technically new. They're the OGs, so.
No, man. See, Gareth is gonna wake up to Vex singing "Happy Birthday."
Oh,
Sweet.
fuck.
But do you tell the rest of us, Vex, or no?
He
No.
was singing happy
I'm just
birthday.
singing "Happy Birthday."
The answer is everyone figures it out.
Oh, well, it's a new day, huh? So we can do spells and shit, okay. Owie.
Does Gareth have a cloak?
Yeah, I've got a cloak.
What cloak do you have?
I think I've got a cloak of many fashions, I think.
Oh.
Nice.
And she's
Very
gone.
nice. Oh dear.
I'm not here. What?
What?
No, first.
Ah,
there
sorry,
she is.
back.
Is everything
Happy
alright?
birthday to Gareth. Happy birthday to Gareth.
Hate you so much.
Happy birthday to Gareth.
I'm gonna
Happy
cast Hold
birthday,
Person on him.
Gareth.
It doesn't stop his singing.
It's only a low DC, so it's a
That was-
DC 13.
Is it wisdom? Yeah,
Wisdom.
I think he's not good at wisdom save.
Go for it.
Fuck you. Happy birthday to you.
The song of birthday is too strong. But
And I
also, Gareth, you get an inspiration point on the birthdays.
Inspiration, yay.
Yeah.
is
you
it
can
from
only-
my birthday song?
No, that was gonna happen anyway.
Uh,
It's why I got everyone to roll birthdays or choose a birthday.
Jesus Christ.
got a happy birthday point. I don't have anything to give you. Fuck.
No need. You've done enough, my dude.
I have truth serum. Do you want some truth serum?
You don't need to give me anything. You've thrown my head back on in the 9 hells.
Yeah,
I
we've done a
think
lot
you've
more
done
than
enough.
that. I think you've died a few times more than that one, buddy.
That's the most disturbing time.
I'm back.
True, it was not good
Welcome
seeing that.
Come back.
It's Gareth's birthday.
Gareth's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Gareth.
Thanks.
Came
You
back
only
and took
you only
Yes.
know because I started singing Happy Birthday.
Why is there a whole person and saving throw in the chat?
I tried to freeze him in place and walk away, but
Who in place?
Me, because I was singing Happy Birthday.
Oh,
Oh no,
You had
wait,
you had it
no.
wrong, Piss Break.
Gareth, I know exactly what I can give you for your birthday. Here, take the ever smoking bottle back.
oh wow, you're trusting me with the power.
I'm trusting
ever-smoking
you with the
bottle?
power with the ever smoking bottle.
After what happened last time,
Yeah, I'm trusting you with the ever smoking bottle.
oh no.
oh, that means so much.
Is this the newest development, or have we decided on where we're going?
We're
You're
heading
heading
back.
to the main forge.
Oh, damn it! Oh, I'm so sad I cut out because I didn't agree with that.
Oh, you didn't?
You
No.
don't have to. You could have stayed.
Oh, you cut out because you DC.
Yeah, I know. That's I said. I was like, look, this is honestly not that much. It might be better just to keep looking. And I was like, hello, what's the decision? Hello.
I'm alone. Where's everyone?
Well, I think you got outvoted anyway.
Alright.
Well, you know me, I just don't care. So yeah.
Don't say that so proudly.
Yeah, I
mean-
think those storm giant toenails are
Oh,
going to
give
come
a
back and
fuck.
bite us eventually.
It's just not a
Yeah,
good thing.
same. Did she cut out again?
No,
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
I just said it's just not a good thing.
Well, Gareth, let's hope you have a
What,
good
Gareth?
birthday.
Yes.
the birthday episode.
Sadly, it's spent during travel.
Oh well. Well, many fun times were had.
And I will give you a small fact. If everything went smoothly, I made it so that it would be this specific day that you'd be fighting Trevor. But nothing went smoothly, so it's not.
Oof.
Nothing ever goes smoothly around these parts.
You should know that.
I was hoping for it. It was going to be funny.
All right.
Now he'll probably get his plan all in place.
Did he keep his
It will
inspiration point
It will
through?
be too late.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless Trevor's a gentleman and waits until we actually get there, and then puts his final plan into action. But I don't think Trevor's that nice of a guy.
You knew him.
No,
he stabbed his sword through my chest.
that's the only encounter he ever had. with him.
Oh, I thought he was a part of your weird Suicide
No.
Squad.
I'm pretty sure. No, I killed the Ben Captain Leader, and he was second in charge, and he killed me. I think.
Yes.
Wait, you died before I met you?
You didn't know that?
How many times have you died?
I just prefer not to count.
So dying is usually a significant part in somebody's life.
So I think
One kind of deal.
5 times in canon, right? Or is it 4?
I think it's 4.
That was the first time
And
we
then
arrived in
3 during
Slatin.
the campaign.
There was the Mind Flare. There was the
Yeah.
9 Hells. Did you
Mhm.
die another time?
Yeah, he's died
Yeah,
at
the guy with the
Yeti
pole arm that
or
killed me,
something.
which was
Yeah.
kind of cancer,
Yeah.
and the Yetis, I think, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Died at the
But that
Yetis
was
too.
not really my fault
I'm
because
not counting the
the rule
Yetis.
changed.
We're not counting the Yetis?
Because the rule for the ghost thing changed, and that fucked me.
Well, it still
Mitchell, it's a
happens.
new day. Roll your d20s.
I mean, he goes through 2 of them, so
Oh,
I only do it for 1. And that's what you'll use. It's easier.
I just remember since I was doing my spells. Oh, very nice.
With Find Steve, does the steed just stay as long as it doesn't die?
I think
Or I
there's
don't.
a limit. Like,
I
hang
didn't
on.
hear. What did you say?
Right. I am not familiar enough with Find Steve because I've never used it and I don't know no one that's used it.
It takes 10 minutes. Duration instantaneous. Don't know why it says instantaneous.
Let's ignore that.
I'm guessing that means it summons it.
Wait, could you summon a polar bear instead?
Oh, I would have to ask Terry about that, but that's not what I would summon.
It's not a typical steed.
I would summon an elk.
Specifically, there is a higher level spell version of this that would allow you to summon a polar bear. As a
And I don't want a
mount,
polar bear anyway. Like,
but I believe an elk is perfectly fine for Find Steed.
yeah, big, strong elk. It's not the same as my best friends.
No,
Best
it
friend.
lasts until its hit points are reduced to 0.
Oh, of course, I just summon him once, and then as long as he doesn't die.
Yeah,
Awesome.
as long as he doesn't die.
Oh, I can also telepathically communicate with them.
One mark.
And they're unusually intelligent and strong.
Yes. Not strong
But
enough.
not as unusually intelligent as my other elks, I know, but
Stronger than that elk, but not as
Yeah.
intelligent.
Alright. Back to the Moon Forge.
Yes. You arrive at the Moon Forge.
Yes.
Mitch, you get 2 hours off your enchanting.
one of the days I summoned the elk, so we have elk now.
Do you have a mount? Fuck
I'm
me.
not riding him, I'm just walking with him.
I want to ride him.
Why would you? Do I have an elk? Well, it'd actually have to be a giant elk to be able to ride, I believe.
Sure. I think it's. Well, it says that they're unusually strong.
I'm just
I mean,
doing that for the token.
Elk are pretty fucking big in general.
Yeah.
We go to an action now. Oh, no.
But they'll probably
Where is
carry more of the smaller party members. is the thing.
Yeah, a giant. Where are you? Are you large? No, you're huge. A normal elk it is.
It's like, because like it makes them so they are capable of holding you, because they're magically your steed.
Right.
I need to find a new thing to do with my downtime since I've learnt Dwarvish.
So it's still downtime then stuff, right?
Yeah. Controlled by Garrett. There you go.
What are they doing?
Have an elk.
Yay, elk. This one you can't kill and eat. Fuck you, Tyler.
Well, you can kill it.
It
You
just
can't
doesn't. There's
eat it.
nothing there.
Damn.
I think, does it get its stats? Or does it have... it's statistics of the chosen form, though it is a celestial, fae, or fiend, your choice. So what trait does it gain? I would
Fae.
assume fae, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, balls, it actually does have different stats.
It's like higher intelligence.
Yeah,
Intelligence.
I must disable this. Okay. Go. Copy it. Edit. Garrett's LD. But anywho, what are you guys doing?
For downtime?
I'm just reading the books that I have.
Downtime. You just reached the moon forge.
Yes, true.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to downtime.
I'm just
yet.
working on my.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's go see,
6.
Well, really, any of the leaders.
Dialek? No, that's not the right one. Who's the main bitch?
Main bitch.
Well, dialects like the army leader, Irovem.
Iravam,
That's the one.
Is
we
the
should go
main
see
forward
them.
lady.
Is that the difference? It's an intelligence of 6. Yes. There you go. Can move out of
How smart was Grog?
6.
7.
So is my elk is as smart as Grog.
Yes. Yep.
Alright, let's go see Ira then.
I moved it out of beast. Because it's not a beast. Ah! Large. Fae. Right. Going to visit Iravam. You find her in the usual spot, except the mead hole is no longer a mead hole, it is a war room.
Oof.
You've redecorated.
All changes, people.
Also still a mead hole, but it's a bigger table.
You've redecorated. I don't like it.
It's temporary.
Yes, with
Fair
current
enough.
events.
Oh, that's cool.
So what's the plan? What have you guys been planning so far? I went and dealt with the storm.
Mostly just waiting for scouts reports. Had a few skirmishes. Found a much more small scouting party. Captured some of them, interrogated them, then killed them.
What did you get out of
Neat.
the interrogation?
Only confirmations of what we already thought.
Hmm.
Which
That
you
their main
brought
base
up.
is north.
Yeah, stuff like that. These ones specifically had white skull symbols on them. Some of the other ones we've captured.
Wait, what? For
Okay,
fuck's sake, not these guys
we've
again.
We've seen that before.
Yeah, we saw them
Yeah.
at the bottom of the mountain.
No fuck. Sam got kidnapped by the same people. Oh,
Doesn't make sense, Tyler.
this
It's all coming
man.
together.
It doesn't make sense,
Fucking
so.
Sam.
Come on, man. Oh.
I like how they're like explaining what they saw. It's like, oh, not these guys.
Fucking Jesus.
Hey! Repeated villains, very easy.
You a crazy boy, Terry.
What is this, like
Very
some type
crazy
of
boy.
cheap sci-fi show?
Wait, Aria. Can you scry on Sam?
I scry on Sam, Terry. If I
Okay.
may, please. Thank you.
He's always willing for you to scry on him.
Yeah.
He needs all the help he can get, so there's no roll required. You see him just leaning against a wall, bare-chested,
Is it
wearing
Harry?
pants. No, smooth.
What does it matter?
Is he in his younger or older form?
He's trick
Shh,
form,
so I can
which is
fucking
younger.
hear it.
Awesome.
He's just kind of swinging his legs back and forth on a seat. You can see a shit bucket to his left. It's mostly full.
I wonder if he's checked it for an escape.
Aria, are there any windows?
Yes, I would like to check if I can focus on the area around me, please.
Make a perception check.
Thank you. Don't fuck me, game. Woohoo!
No
All the
windows.
escape routes. Damn. Okay.
No escape routes whatsoever. Stone walls, metal bars in front.
No
and you-
insignias, nothing.
You see two guards. Yeah, two guards it would be. One near the cell, one on the opposite side of the room. And now I need to go to the map.
Thank you. I was like,
I was doing that from memory, but now I can't.
I
It's
say all this as you go, assumingly to the party.
That's
Yes.
That way.
Oh no! What do I see? Now I'm scared.
How full is the shit bucket?
It's quite full.
Probably.
Sam's hair is still somewhat slick, and
Lovely.
on the opposite side, because of the nat 20, you see a familiar bold figure, goatee, still not naked like Sam is, robes, still looks fairly in good nick, kind of just chilling as well. You recognize him as Mordekainen.
Fuck's sake.
Why the fuck is
What the
he there?
fuck?
I say that out loud. Like
Who
Mordekainen's fucking there.
Who's Mordekainen?
They stole his
Have
Tomb
you-
of Foes.
Have you ever heard of his book?
Mordekainen Tomb of Foes.
Ah,
It's that dude.
He really
For the
likes.
record.
He really likes balance. You know what? You should send him a message and ask if he likes balance.
Mordekainen,
Listen,
fun
hold on.
fact, Sarah, is technically as written. If you're playing a 5e campaign, Mordekainen is somewhere in that world because he is in every universe
oh, I see.
as mechanically written. And so I took that and rolled with it.
I see.
We met him in a hot tub and then he dragged us into his house.
Oh,
Oh yeah, huh? And he looks fine. Nothing's wrong with him.
No,
just-
he looks
and-
chapper, smiling,
He's
kind
so
of
different.
looking off in the distance, and then kind of looks directly at you, gives you a little wave, thumbs up.
I
According
flip
to-
him off.
I
According
mean, he
to
can't do that, but he can know
Obviously.
he's trying. So.
according to Kurt, he was also born on Earth.
Yeah, so Can't
Yeah.
tell where he's at.
Yes,
He's
you
in a Is there anything else, Terry? Not 20. Give me everything. Anything I can grasp, I'll take it.
How's Mordenkainen's chest hairs doing?
How's his stash grown?
Well.
What he looks like.
Scraped floor, very blue. There seems to be some sort of smoke or something on the ground. It's not that high. It's only like an inch.
Is it like cold smoke? Like you know when you open
You
a
can't tell
freezer and there's
temperature.
fair enough.
You have vision, nothing
Yeah,
else.
that's fair. No, that's
Oh,
fair.
and
You
hearing.
don't have thermal vision, bro.
um. Now, Mordecai would do something.
I know he would, the little cunt.
I just imagine he's just there because
Hey, how you doing? What's up?
he's not really like imprisoned. He's just like, I'm just gonna be here for a bit.
Looking
No matter
after
how
our
the
boy
fuck he
Sam.
got captured and why.
What would he do?
Does he like put like a rock on a like? Does he make a little seesaw and makes it balanced like a little like balancing seesaw? I
Very
don't know.
specific for you to say.
This is pre-Strahd. I'm not using that version. I'm talking to Kat. This is what he'd do. He walks up to the grates, kind of starts speaking, but due to the distance, you also can't quite hear that.
Can I read lips with that?
No, that's a feat.
Damn. I tried. It was worth the shot.
You do like the thing like in bad lip reading.
Yeah.
It kind of like
He sticks his hand out, starts waving, starts clearly shouting, and one of the guards come over,
Locked it.
and he holds up the bucket and just tips the shit bucket on him.
Oh boy.
Nice.
The guard, naturally, is not happy that he's covered in shit. Rips
Yeah,
open
deserves
the gate, grabs him by the scruff of the collar, drags him away, and you see another guard take his spot. No, you're on that 20. What you do see on the ground is a message
Oh.
made out of shit.
I'll take it. I'll take it. The end goal. The end goal is
It's
needed.
a
I'll take
shit
it.
sign.
Exactly.
This is a really shit message.
Can't tell you location, but what we can do is give you a hint. What would he quickly be able to prestidigitation into the shit?
Somebody called
I swear if this motherfucker just says north.
No, not that type of hint. Make an intelligence check with advantage.
Is it some type of cryptic riddle?
No. It's just has to be abbreviated.
Can you click game? Not at the safe. God damn it.
That's
I believe it's actually the same modifier for you, so it doesn't matter. 13. You're able to perfectly make it out, but you're able to fill in the gaps. Essentially, what it would mean is, how do I? wary casting magic.
Wary casting magic.
Yes.
Okay.
Script it, son of a bitch, and so I have to do it that way.
No, that's fair, because he doesn't want to fucking get caught of it either. Okay. Is there anything else I can get before the scry? Because the scry is not infinite. It's gonna die out eventually.
Yeah, it lasts 10 minutes. No, that would be it. Mordenkainen does not repair. Sam, seeing that happens, does actually get up and tries to get the guards' attention, but they ignore him.
Mm-hmm.
You do not see Sam's signature raven.
Oh. Okay.
Sam has a raven as well, bro.
He has a raven. Yeah.
He has a
robot
familiar.
Has it.
It's his familiar.
Okay.
I mean, it could just be that they.
He didn't have a raven when you found him, but as soon as he was in a safe-ish location as such, when he was with the Grigil's house, he recast one of the.
So he just probably hasn't recast it for protective reason.
Why no
you said-
raven?
You said there was nothing else, then? That was everything?
No, there are two large walls that would block most of your angled view
Okay.
in one direction. The other one is just a pathway.
Okay.
A lot of drag marks and scruff stuff on the ground. But that's it.
Okay. I explained everything to the party. And I'm like, why the fuck is Mordenkainen there? And then he said, yeah, the whole...
Very casting magic.
Feels bad for you, magic boy and magic girl.
Who the fuck's Magic Boy?
I don't know.
You?
the ones that
You're the
cast
only one that-
magic.
Yeah. It's not me, I can tell you that much.
Oh, I'm not that magic.
Well, there you go. Then
Right.
it's only females.
Yeah, I'm all for women
Wow.
empowerment. You do that.
That actually tracks with the law that I wrote.
I mean, I could always do ascending as worst case scenario. Because I think they can, with sending, you can reply with your mind, right? You don't have to actually speak it out.
Be
per se.
wary of magic.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's like worst case scenario if we have to do that. I'm just trying to think, because the area didn't give any like noticeable location details. It's literally just like a prison.
I'd say well, we know that he's enclosed. Was it stone walls and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Derry? Oh, Aria.
Damaged
Yeah.
stone walls.
Was it dwarven stone?
Would I have fucking known if it was
You
Dwarven
would
stone?
probably.
Probably not.
There was no windows, so I couldn't see outside.
But we are looking for stone.
Yeah, so stone
Uh,
structure, anything that's underground, which is most of this fucking wasteland right now.
It is the highest possibility. So yeah, so I'd assume we shall not necessarily find them through magic means, but continue on through.
Regular
Scouting.
scouting.
We can at least inform them with a little bit more information now.
Indeed.
To Ekvar?
I'm not sure if he is back
What?
yet. I ask Yerevan. Terry? I'm asking Yerevan if Ekbar is around or if he is out scouting.
No, they haven't returned. She is somewhat distracted.
Are you okay there?
Perfectly fine, just
Just.
doesn't matter.
Inside check. Wait, no, there's nothing inside. Fuck.
I mean, does
Oh,
she-
you can insight that doesn't. You can insight that doesn't matter.
You can try, but there's not
I
much to
mean,
go on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be more like if she looks uncomfortable or not, but it's not my
You
business.
seem distressed.
That's an insight.
Are you worried about Ekvar?
No.
Terry,
Oh, yes.
In
When I
the
said
room,
that's an insider, that meant for
That's
you
what
to
that's
roll.
Harry. I didn't
Yeah.
know that was.
Yeah, it's a roll.
Hard to tell.
in the room around us,
Mm-hmm.
you said it's a war room.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is in there? Is there Dialect and her fuck buddy?
Dialog and Rasa, no, they're not here. This room is filled with elders of, and yeah, it's the elder, the wise, the knowledgeable, the shamans, that type of
Like
thing.
councilman, basically.
The more experienced.
I think we've done enough. You can trust us at least.
Angela.
Like
Yeah, I was about to say.
we're not bad people. Okay, I can't speak for the vampire because they're a vampire,
Oh,
but we're not.
off.
The rest of us aren't bad people. You can trust us. We will listen. We are dicks, but we will listen and help.
We'll listen, but we might not remember.
It's just well, in one of the encounters, Dilek was moderately injured, and I'm merely worried.
Clerics.
I mean, we can heal her, or is it like something more serious?
It is only minor. I've been assured, but that does not stop me worrying over my own daughter. Now, does it?
It's only a flesh
Oh.
wound.
That's why.
We know
Fair
that-
enough. Yeah, that's fair
Did we
enough.
know that was her mother?
Nope.
No, we did not.
Oh.
I mean, that's fair, but luckily it's minor, like they said, so it's nothing but
If-
good after this. It can only
if
get better.
She or anyone else does need healing, please let us know.
We also want to end this conflict as soon as possible. As you may know, getting Sam back would help us
Yeah.
expedite scouting and doing things across the main base.
Is she the one that went up that tower with us and
Yes.
kill sealed? Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Kill secured.
Well,
She fucking stole
It
it.
was a kill steal.
she's a mighty warrior. She'll.
Yeah, a mighty warrior that came in and bopped like 1 fucking HP.
She's,
I mean, we
she's not
clearly
weak.
were struggling. She was just helping us, guys.
If anyone's gonna do this without getting too badly scathed, it's probably her. She's pretty strong by the looks of it.
Well, the
Pretty
information
strong in the kill secure department.
the information you got of that scry doesn't really inform us on where we could go and for
I know. Just
help
we
it.
have
It
to be
did-
warning of magic.
yeah, wary of magic.
Well, I don't
Very
ask
fast magic.
Yes.
I mean, now
I
that we
don't-
know that
Right
Mordenkainen's there, we could always scry towards him as well. But
I
again,
don't know
that would risk-
exactly what that message means. Wary casting magic. Wary of casting magic, or wary of them casting magic.
Wary casting magic. 3 words.
Yes.
I don't know whether you guys at the Moonforge use much magic, but is there any way in this region that's where magic acts weirdly or doesn't work properly?
Everyone thinks for a moment. Not to my knowledge. Some of the elders may have an idea. As she
Okay.
looks towards them, most shake their head and accept. There is one. The easiest way to describe her is a crone.
Sure.
Right.
Is she one of
Just
the
what
ones
I
that was
imagine
telling
her to
legends
look like.
about ages past in the party thing that we were at?
No, that was a dude.
No,
Oh,
that
okay.
was a dude, and he was younger.
Oh,
Let's talk about dragons.
Yes.
oh.
There is she starts speaking. There is a story that has been passed down for generations. I'm sure you've heard of it. The story of the dragon.
Sure. Okay.
Ah, fuck.
Continue. Continue.
Yep.
It was an ancient dragon at the time. probably still alive.
At the time.
What is it now? An extra ancient
Fucking
dragon?
super
Terry, is this
ancient.
gonna be a repeat of the Ancient Dragon and Curse campaign?
Yeah, please no.
No.
Continue.
Okay.
Upon its demise, the area was infused with a bit of its essence.
Giggity.
And there is a region in the north where our scouts are that we would not tread willingly.
Okay, that's probably where we go.
Yeah, you know what? That sounds exactly what we need to be looking for. It's also in the direction that we were told where the base is.
Oh, at least the dragon's dead, right?
Can I just look at Erebum and just be like, how did no one know about this?
Shrugs. I only just heard the story myself just now.
This
The
is
dragon's
this is
dead.
very crucial information.
How far is the area from here?
The elders
to
are old, they forget
Area?
things. Most of them have Alzheimer's.
I just want to look at it. Does this bitch have dementia?
You ask her about the dragon again. It's like, what dragon, Sonny?
What
What I know about this ancient dragon? But I do know about this lovely boy who lived down the mountain. He sold cigarettes and lemonade at his stand. It was very lovely.
What the fuck is going on?
Fucking
He
no.
had a white gold necklace.
Alright.
I asked the elder woman how far that location is from here. Like, how far north would we have to travel to get to it?
It is on the border of the mountain. Only a few days.
Okay.
Well, most things are a few days away from here, so
Right. And
Is
it's
that where
super
we're
big.
gonna go scouting, guys?
Well, we can at least inform Ekvar, but I don't know if we would want him to go by himself, even though he's kind of already out there.
Do we want to?
I've already sent him a message.
Oh, well then, never mind. So we should probably go out there then.
Do you want to
Wait,
send
what-
Ekfire a message and tell him to wait for us so he has some backup?
Does anyone know what killed the dragon?
Yeah, what actually,
According
yeah,
to the story, it was a band of powerful people in this tribe about a couple hundred years ago.
see.
I've heard this story before.
Ah, yeah.
But yeah, I can contact fucking Ekvar to wait if you wish.
It would be good if we could have Ekvar on our side as we scout and do stuff for the camp, or if he just does a scouting mission and waits for us so we can go in.
Yeah.
What
Old
are they
crone.
doing?
It is a fairly large region. It may take some time to properly discover this location properly.
Yep, tell Ekvar to scout
will
out the
probably-
location
yeah, I was
first.
gonna say, Ekvar will fucking find it, knowing that little sucker.
He may find more than he bargains for.
Yeah, we've already
Oh,
got two
jeez.
people to rescue. Might as well have one more.
crone.
Do you have tarot cards?
I do. Do you want a round?
Yeah, could you give me a reading real quick?
Sure. Let's
No,
see.
you're insulting. You don't deserve it.
What?
Does anyone sell mittens around
Fingers
here?
crossed.
My hands are always cold.
I have that one fucking fire glove if you want it.
I think you gave that to Mitch.
Oh, I did. Never mind. You have to ask
Yeah,
him.
that's my glove, bitch.
Okay, no. Do you want me to message Ekvar? I can do that really quick. You just gotta let me know so I can do it now. Before I forget.
He'll find
What?
us. He'll tell us. It's fine.
How is he gonna tell us? Does he have sending to tell us anything?
Yep.
Does he?
Nope.
Yeah. So I figured.
He'll find a way.
I'm going to send a message to Ekvar.
Always finds a way.
Sending a message to Ekvar
Mhm.
about the ancient dragon little story. I'll be like, hey, ancient dragon area, bad juju, it's somewhere up north. Might be the location Sam's at. Message back when you have more info, and I send it.
Okay.
You got
Yeah.
cut off at
Sorry,
more.
ladies, sorry, scouting. Woo! None of the other guys are coming with me, so I sent them back.
He's going
Oh,
by
he's alone.
himself.
Why is he going by himself?
What a
Alright.
pack of pussies.
The others just slow him down.
Okay, then after I send that, I do want to ask for a tarot card reading if she's willing.
No,
obviously.
you are also rude.
Oh, is that being rude? I was
But
listening
you're
to your
such a
story,
beautiful old lady. I would.
Shut up.
I
you.
thought it
though.
was-
You're just being a
Do a
piece of shit. You
deception
need to shut
check.
up. Yeah, you're being a piece of shit. Shut up.
Luke
Whoever-
just
whoever
sighs.
starts laughing a little bit.
And Luke just sighs and puts it like hands up in a shrug. May I then?
She's
You
the
guys
rudest
really
of.
want a tarot card
She's the
reading,
rudest
don't
of us all.
I'm curious. It's not something I've dealt with before.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Everyone's rude to this old lady.
Wait a
How was
minute.
I fucking
What
rude?
did it
That's some
cost?
bullshit.
Because you're together, so I've grouped it.
Oh, it did close.
Fucking
I
racist
I
piece of
didn't
shit
notice
woman,
that
assuming
Tyler's
shit.
you? How is that
there.
racist? What?
Nah,
It's
just her
brutal.
being
What is that?
xenophobic.
It's
That's
just
what that is.
loading again.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's fine. Half of that
Come
shit's
on,
predictable
Marge.
anyway, so.
You copying me?
What was that?
Oh, the Z. Thank you.
Lord the shit.
I'm trying to think what they.
Are you gonna make your persuasion roll or not?
If you haven't been listening to me, no, shut up.
Yeah, you tell me.
Terry, I want to persuade her to do me.
Yeah.
Rated to do.
As in the tarot card reading, or
Hmm.
Yes, the tarot
Make a
card
charisma
reading.
check there, mate.
That rolled a 14. You snap.
I want to persuade her to do me instead of Lup.
You fail.
Damn it.
Aw.
No, not you. I'm making up a DC. Yeah, 15.
it's very much like our party. Ah, yes. Get all this crucial information. Find out a location. We get to learn this location. Just give us 20
Tarot
minutes.
card
We got to get a
reading.
tarot card reading.
Sure. That seems fair. DC was 15. I suppose.
Is this a private thing you guys doing, or
What? Fucking, you can see it.
I'm talking about the tarot card reading.
Oh. No, not really.
He doesn't know how social situations work. I apologize for him.
I don't want to know. I don't. Maybe it's private, like the future.
She's doing the
happenings
reading.
of your life.
Shh.
Do not mind who knows of my history or my future.
Okay.
She pulls out her deck. Kind of shuffles closer. She smells.
Put some cork in your dick.
She smells like an old person.
Okay.
Old people smell.
Old people smell.
It smells like
Indeed.
peppermint candy.
Pulls out her cards, shuffles, puts them down. Gestures for you to pull a card.
Was there any sleight of hand there?
I
Make a
pull.
perception.
Um,
Insight. Or perception, your choice.
Perception.
How many cards are there?
It's a full. No, there was no sleight of hand. Fucking
Oh,
hell.
okay. Dang it.
Wasted that 20.
Sorry, I've already forgotten the question.
How many cards were there?
It's a full deck of tarot cards, so that was, if I recall, 24?
Something around there.
Something around that. I don't remember it off the top of my head.
It's alright. Someone in Twitch
Alright,
chat will
I
tell
wanna
us.
pick the 14th.
Okay. You, pull the deck apart, grab the card, place it down, flip it.
78 cards, Terry. Heads up.
Is it?
Yeah.
14.
Oh, there
Standard
we go.
modern deck, base 78
78 there.
14th.
78, 22, or 56, depending on what
I
version you're
picked
playing.
22.
14th.
22.
For sure,
That's
isn't
the
there
one I
rules
was
for this
thinking
in
of.
D&D somewhere?
It doesn't
I'm-
fucking matter.
I'm using my rule, buddy.
It's mumbo jumbo.
I mean, like,
What is my reading?
Sorry. Just as you to pull 4 cards.
Pick the 14th, the 21st, the 3rd, and the 7th.
Um. As you pull them, she spins them around and does a little shuffle of the 4 cards, lays them out, and then just as you to flip the first one.
I flip it.
Ah, the one of faith. Interesting. This card depicts a old woman, much like herself, and a tall man, beard, and make a history check.
Oh, okay.
Don't recognize them. If you...
God damn it! What that annoys me. Go on.
The one of faith. This card means stability, or potentially
My apologies. Go on.
illusion. It's an interesting card to start off with.
Don't quite understand it, but
All will be
Interesting.
revealed once soul cards are revealed.
I,
Flip second.
I do flip the second.
This one depicts a woman cowering with a crown. Wow, this is all randomized. This is fucking insane. You can make a history check for this one with advantage.
13.
13, that's fine for this one. The woman, though, the facial features are vague. It shows the Empress, which is very surprising for you. For such an accurate recreation of this, you would have assumed that this woman would have never seen the Empress. The Empress of Chains. This means truth and reconciliation. Combining it with the previous one, it means false identity, an illusion of faith.
Oh.
You will be betrayed. You will be lied to. When there is an object of pure faith, do not trust.
Okay.
Flip the 3rd card.
I do
object
that.
of pure faith.
This one shows what you assume is a woman back to you, facing a large beast. Make a nature check.
Okay. Ooh, not good at that one.
Nature check. You're unable to recognize the creature, but it looks scary. The fighting one.
The fighting one.
But inverted. This merely increases the betrayal. A noble betrayal.
No. I only know one. Yep.
Whether they're of nobility or represent noble intentions.
I see.
You don't know? Flip the 4.
I flipped the fourth.
This works quite well. This one depicts a very vicious looking figure. Can't believe it. Yes! Yes, I finally figured out how to put this in! I'll rename it though. And shows this figure.
I've seen this image lots of times.
Yes, you have, but I'm
Yeah.
deciding to use it because I thought it was really cool.
Looks fucking creepy and cool. I like it.
The Lost Bard. It is associated with anger and charisma.
Look at that one.
Perhaps
This
this is
image
an individual
screams
you will
brown.
fight. And so, altogether, a noble betrayal and an enemy you must fight of dire consequence.
I see.
Quite the fortune.
It is interesting, and maybe I'll keep a closer eye up ahead.
Be wary of bards.
Not
See,
really my type of people, anyway.
Anyhow, I am tired. That took a lot out of me. No more readings.
Thank you.
No problem. She gets up and walks away. Very quickly, a younger individual rushes up with a cane, putting it in one hand and helping her walk away.
Oh, that was interesting. Back to the quest.
Right.
I'm still wondering why are they trying to siphon the magical energy from the corpse of the dragon, or
What if they're just trying to resurrect the dragon?
no? That's too obvious.
That doesn't mean it might not happen. Like obviously.
Nah, too obvious.
The most likely answer is the most possible
Don't
solution.
go Occam's
Oh.
razor on this shit, bro.
I'm gonna put
What's that?
in handouts now.
I don't know. Someone called Occam had a razor.
I
He
thought it
like,
was
"Oh,
Mordekainen's
this is
razor.
obvious." Well, obviously he uses that very well since he's probably hairless, but
True. So to the north.
Yes, I think.
I guess that's where the place to be until someone betrays us eventually. But that's for a later time.
I look at the
Here,
vampire.
speaks up. It is not exactly the most accurate of fools. I would put a grain of salt into the words.
Yeah, as soon as I get back to the empire, I'm probably gonna overthrow the monarchy anyway.
What?
Haha, very funny.
Yeah, jokes. No.
Anyhow, I suggest that you stay here for the remainder of the day and head out in the morning,
Yes, I believe we do need a long rest.
because it is middle of the afternoonish.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Very
Terry,
Hmm?
can I find somewhere around that can help me get an alchemist kit?
Yeah, you can get an alchemist kit, no problem.
How much does that
Um,
cost?
Yes, this one's not a gift, buddy.
Yes.
It's only like 5 gold. Alchemist supplies. Oh fuck no! It's 50 gold.
Item healers
I got
forgery
5
discuss.
right.
Oh, is it supplies?
Yes, you'd be getting alchemist supplies,
Right.
which are the tools and so forth.
Right. I would like. Was it 50 gold?
Yes.
Yeah, I shall hand that over. I want.
Actually,
That's
they don't
good.
have poor equipment. It's 70 gold,
Motherfucker!
but it's good equipment.
Fine. I get.
AKA, if you fucking fail doing whatever it is you want to do, the equipment won't break.
I shall get some alchemist supplies. Where's
What
my.
else do they have besides that?
Anything to do with crafting whatsoever, if you can think of it, and it sounds like something they'd have, I'd say yeah.
So no,
But if you
no
want-
jewels. I figure.
No, they have jewels and so forth. That's crafting.
Crafting.
Like diamonds. They got diamonds.
It's not. Oh, wait.
Diamonds.
There we go.
They wouldn't have the type of diamond. They'd have diamond powder, and they'd have very small diamonds, used for jewelry making and so forth.
But not for. Gotcha. Fair enough.
You could get enough of that for revivify, but raised dead and anything higher than that uses a single diamond worth. With that, great revivify uses diamonds with the value of, so they can be multiple.
What the hell? I know we can use diamond dust for something. I just totally forgot what.
Greater restoration.
That's what it is. How much do you need for that? Because I probably want to add up to that. Because I only have 100.
It's 100 gold worth of diamond dust.
Oh, so I already have. I have the one. Okay.
But for that type of thing, they would require trade, not money. That is too valuable for them to just give money because they don't use a lot of money.
I mean, you can see my bag, Terry. I doubt they want anything I fucking have.
Okay.
But I mean, that means you'd have to go
Mr.
here and
Terry.
go to character sheet and look in your inventory and take the fire resistant boots.
I like those boots though.
They don't have many books here. So they take the book of Elven history and the fairy tale book for 100 gold worth of diamond dust.
Did I finish? I think I finished one of them, right?
You finished both.
Oh, if I'm already done, then yeah, I'll trade that for 100 diamond dust. That's fine. Okay with
There's not
that.
many books in the, so those are
I
valuable.
figured, especially if it's a fairy tale book, I'm gonna definitely give that to the kids. It's not a big deal. For both of them, is it 100 each or both?
No,
100?
together.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. So now I have 200 diamond dust in case 2 fuck ups happen. Thank you.
Mr. Terry,
Mm-hmm.
my focus, did that cover me for components with gold value
No.
that
No.
aren't consumed?
No, if it has a gold value component, you would still need that component.
Do they have a black pearl?
Make an investigation check. DC's fairly high for this because this isn't exactly the region you would get pearls. No, they do have normal pearls, but not a black pearl.
I really need a black pearl, sorry.
Wrong region for a pearl.
They have a teleportation circle here.
No.
Not that you know of.
I ask, do they have a teleportation circle?
No, none of them is.
We already asked this.
Stuff like that. Did you? In that
Yeah,
case,
we-
no. You already know. I don't remember that, but sure.
We'll ask him when we're going to transport the people to a different area.
Transport.
Transport.
I just think of spurt from D&D. Your critical roll.
Did I end up taking another spell?
Let me hang on. Let me look at your spell list. I've got it, most of it top of my head. No, you never did. Also, don't take another spell.
Did I take another what spell? Sorry, I dropped out.
6th level. You got 3 and only 1 spell slot, and you only ever have 1 spell slot. Just a small recommendation.
Cries.
Oh, wait, do you get 2 at 20th? You
You're
might get
such a
2 at
sad
20th.
boy. Spell list.
Ah,
Google.
that's why you wanted it.
You realize what I wanted it for?
Yes. Oh, in that case, you should probably unprepare that.
Can I do that at the start of the day?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Terry, while he does this, do I know of any potions I can make with Storm Giant blood?
You are not proficient in alchemy supplies, correct?
I'm not.
Then no.
Only poisoners, disguise cartographers. You know, can I make? I have a poison pouch, don't I? Pouch of poisons? Yeah, I do. Can I refine that into a more deadlier poison?
You know who is proficient with alchemy tools?
Are you proficient in alchemy tools?
I am.
You are?
Wait, I thought I took that. Why is it not on my list?
Oh, yeah, I should have taken alchemy tools instead of cartographers.
You have alchemical supplies. No, you are. Ah, sorry. I dragged on the tool. See, it's up underneath your wisdom. I didn't put it in.
Ah.
I did the wrong thing. Well, I did the right thing, but I also did the wrong.
It's Terry's fault.
Unless it does. No, I did do the right thing. It just goes there.
Can I see if the wizard
Yeah.
can help make a potion?
Potion crafting will take more than just 1 day. Well, not even a day. You're setting out in the morning, so it's like a few hours.
Yeah. Can I just refine the pouch of poison I have into poison I can use for my arrows?
Sure, you can mix it
Yeah.
into a more liquidy substance or sticky substance.
Yes, I have.
Just make a check using intelligence.
So a poisonous kit with intelligence?
Yes.
Okay. 17.
17? Yeah, can't be that hard.
What kind of poison do I get?
Basic poison.
Okay, that's fine.
Mitch, I'm assuming that you're just going to be enchanting.
Poisons.
Yeah. If I couldn't find my black pearl, then I'm not interested.
I'd say you get 5 hours. Seems about right.
So it would be a contact poison, yeah? Oh, sample poisons.
It would be an injury or
So drow poison?
Where's the poison?
Injury. Oh, serpent's venom or drow poison. It would be one of those two.
It would be serpent venom.
Serpent venom. DC 11. Ugh. That's okay.
Hey. A lot of things are also immune to poison, so.
Yeah. How many would I get? How many would I
you
get
for
out of that?
someone who's not. Get 1.
Ouch.
1.
Okay, that's fine.
With a 17, definitely 1. Okay, what are the other 3 nerds doing?
I'm going to first go help with the injured, and then, oh, if there are still any. If there is not, I'm going to have an early early long rest.
There are some minor injuries, nothing major. You took care of the major ones
Yeah,
last
immediately.
time. But there are always injuries that need healing.
Yeah. I'll do that and go take an early long rest. Be up in the morning.
Other two.
I mean, kind of same thing. If I can help heal people,
Why are you so far away?
because I'm laying down. Yeah. If anyone needs healing, if not, I'll basically just help around, if anything, and then I'm just gonna go to bed.
Right on. Finally. Lee,
I will. I don't know.
you're my pinky, Lee. I was counting you on my fingers, and you're the pinky.
I'm the pinky. Well, since I'm the pinky,
Sarah was my middle finger.
Hey!
I'm gonna go and meditate and check on my souls to see, check everything's good, and have an early night's rest.
Religion.
Religion.
Come on, man. One day you're all good on the goddamn religion checks. Anyway, you know.
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Fucking nothing. Anyway, long rests.
Stop.
She's
Don't.
waking up, bro.
that was not a waking up noise.
Don't tell me what I can do.
I can tell you whatever
Sexist.
I wanna. What do you mean, sexist?
Oh,
You're oppressing my rights as a woman.
Am I?
Sarah,
Yeah.
you accidentally clicked the back button on your mouse.
No, what happened was I accidentally deleted the chat box. I had to reload it.
How the
Roleplay doesn't
You
exist.
deleted the chat
So
box?
if you drag it out into an actual window and then close it, it just didn't go back. So then I just didn't have a chat box.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
I know what you're talking about. Anyway, to the north.
Yes, you'll wake up and heading northward.
I shall ask the guards which direction is north.
They point in a direction.
Is it the right direction?
It is make a survival check. 16. Why did I bother again? I keep forgetting. DC was 15, and I'm just like, yes, roll for it. No. Yes, it's north.
Okay. There's the direction we shall go.
If you recall, Ekvar went northeast.
We shall go north.
And the other one went south.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't care too much about that.
West, northwest, and southwest. I knew something was wrong.
Should we go find Ekva or go our own way?
Well, if Ekbar was heading to that direction, I'm assuming he's heading from direct north from here. Maybe?
He said northeast, didn't he?
Yeah, when he started
Northwest.
off.
I meant northwest. I got
Oh.
my thingies confused, and
Yeah.
I had to do a never eat soggy Weet-Bix in my head.
I just remember the High Five song. That was when Ekvar left to start off with, right? He went northwest,
Mm-hmm.
and he said he's on his way, so he was going in a different direction than what he should have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we should probably head
Let's head north.
direct north, and we should meet up with him. If we don't find it there, we'll start heading east.
Yes, that's how I did it.
North,
Wait,
south, east, and
no,
west.
north is that way.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
West. She said west, not north.
What?
West. We're going west.
No, I just realized I did it wrong. That was a me thing.
Ah, we're
Is
heading.
Ekma heading west.
Yes.
Oh, not that north. That
I'm
north.
an idiot.
The
He
other
went north. When I said that, you guys went straight north. Ekfar went northwest.
That's what I was a bit confused about because we
Yes.
went north for the
No,
giant
Yeah.
thing.
that was a me thing. I fucked up.
Ah, you see, guys, because that is north, we're going in the westerly direction. Thank you, Thank you, random soldier, for telling me which way north is so I can determine which way west is.
Yeah. I knew something didn't sound right.
To the west!
Fuck's sake, me. I'm so used to just saying north.
I just imagine they said north, but they were pointing west.
It's old people north.
Yes.
What probably happened is that the old woman said north, and then the other people just went, no, that story is from the west. What? Alright, to the west!
Yes. Oh yeah. So heading west, you'll actually have to go north again to find a path because there's no
Yeah.
path from currently here. But at some point, you would have probably seen a turn off that would have head in that direction. Turn off.
Would I have seen it, Terry? Would my passive perception pick that up?
Yes, that's why I'm saying it. So you can head in that direction. The first leg of the journey, first day of the journey, would be fairly simple. You can't roll low enough, so I won't worry about it.
Survival funny.
You know what? She would have said a couple of days as the crow flies. So the actual journey will be a little bit longer. Since it's more roundabout.
Jesus fucking Christ. Do we have any spells that can speed us up, guys?
I don't.
I got freedom of movement, that's about it.
That doesn't speed us
That
up.
doesn't speed up.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm on my
lead's
elk.
fine.
My elk speeds me up.
Wait.
Hell, just walking, you're faster than everyone. because
Wait,
of the
can I just
boots.
ride the elk instead? Just to speed us up?
No,
Hmm.
the elk holds one person. And that
Lovely.
person is Lee.
Oh, shame.
He's eating.
I guess we're just taking the time penalty if we don't have another way to traverse.
Wasn't me.
Wish those guys had sky ships. That would be really cool. Like sky
What-
longboats.
What's a sky ship?
A boat in the sky.
Heresy.
Heresy, bro. You fly with magical wings.
Yes, oh my god. Not heresy.
Okay.
Do you not like boats, Luke?
Sciences of the witches.
do you
Heresy.
mean?
Luke, do you not like boats?
Look, I don't do well in the water, so no.
The boats are signs of the witches.
How did they float? Buoyancy? That's heresy.
You're talking to a negative intelligence character.
I like to just think now that Luke just hates all kinds of boats.
It's now canon.
They make me sick, therefore they are against my god.
Yes, they make my
Uh-huh.
religion sick.
It's also canon that you've been on a boat then.
I don't know where, I don't know how.
Interesting. You went on a river boat. That makes
Yes,
sense.
they. I didn't like it.
A river boat made you sick. Those things don't fucking rock. Oh, that's funny. Oh,
I
I guess
probably
there's no
stepped on
naval.
it and then it wobbled from all from a weight.
And there will be no
Heavy
naval
armor.
combat or no boats in this campaign now.
There will be no pirates. There will be no boats.
This is a great success.
I don't like
Does Loop
this.
know how to swim?
I don't think she's ever tried.
Most of you wouldn't know how to swim.
I wouldn't know.
The only person that would know is actually probably Mitch.
I would've
think
been
I
taught
would know how
in,
to
like,
swim?
military stuff.
No. The Empire doesn't actually have much naval.
The
It has
troubles.
no naval combat and nothing like swimming or anything.
What about that
They've got
time when we all
lakes
swam
and
through the
stuff.
fucking middle of
Ah,
Zlatium?
yes. Combat in lakes. What a common occurrence.
Well, there's the darkest lake.
No one goes there.
Yeah, for good reason.
The darkest lake. The deepest night. Beware my power.
Shut up. I didn't think of that until now.
And before,
Fuck!
I'm pretty
And
sure
Brad
we all
looks like
have
Green
swam.
Lantern's ring.
From Zlatium's might.
Oh no!
From Laka. Darkest lake. From darkest night. Beware my power, Zlatium's might.
Balls! That's a canon chant now.
Yes!
Wait, they have all that coastline but no navy? That's weird.
Huh? What coastline?
Top.
That's just steep cliffs. That's not coastline.
What? Okay.
There's no coastline up there. And they only recently acquired the Wildlands and the Elven Land, where there is some coastline over there.
Okay.
No, you sink. You're
you're
a
from
vampire.
Nalona? Yeah, you would know how to swim. But yes, water doesn't like you in the first place, so it's not that you don't know how, it's that you can't without dying. But yes. First day goes uneventful as per standard. Second day arrives. This one will need a survival check because you're going into unknown territory.
Oh my god.
You can roll for that whenever.
I rolled a 3.
How many times do I have to roll it? How many days? What is this, day 2?
You don't know. One day at a time.
So roll once.
Nothing seems to be coming from behind. Going forward, it is slow going. You're not entirely 100% sure where you should be going, so you're just heading west to the best you can.
It's hard to tell which way is west on this mountain. The sun's not giving me much of an indicator.
Let's see. Also, can you stop rolling just 16s?
Hmm?
He's
Oh, it's whenever I
Oh,
roll
no,
anything
no,
below
that.
a 10.
I know that. You've rolled a 2 and a 3.
Yeah. Mm.
And it just enables him not to get the worst result possible.
I mean, thank God for that. You're not supposed to be doing that sort of shit. But
Roll above a 10, bro.
Someone give me
Oh,
advantage,
but-
bro.
No, I can't.
I doubt guidance can do anything because it's too long.
It's long term.
guidance is a shit spell anyway.
Shut up! I'm kidding, don't shut up.
Okay.
Don't do it, kidding. Don't hurt yourself.
Kitty.
What?
I don't know. I'm tired.
Are we on to another day, Terry?
Yes, on to the next day.
Next day.
No one else can help me. Pray to the dice gods for me.
I pray.
Hey, 18.
On the second day, while wandering around just more or less west, you find tracks
Ow, fuck.
of a very signature movement speed.
Ah, yes.
Is this Ekvar direction?
Yes. What you're unable to tell is which way he was going.
Oh, fuck.
I can't tell which directions the footprints are leading in.
Because there aren't any footprints.
Oh, it's
It's
just like a
just-
straight track.
Yes.
Right.
The body can walk on the water. He's not leaving footprints in snow. It's merely two.
It looks like someone's dragged a small one-person cart through here.
Yeah, more or less.
Alright, let's continue following these footprints while they're here.
But essentially, you have a right and a left option. We'll say.
So left heads so
Left would head more
south, right would
no.
head north.
Other way around.
That's not how directions work.
Yes, it is.
If we're heading west and there's the left.
Yes. Yeah, but it's a roundabout. You're currently facing east.
Oh. We shall head left.
The 16 got you lost.
Right. We shall head left.
More northward?
I thought we were supposed to go right. If it's right, we go right. I don't know. Isn't that a thing?
That would head fuck, I don't know. Loop,
Yes?
right or left?
Oh, God.
Right.
Wait. What directions do they go again?
So we found Ekvar's tracks. We were going
Yes.
west. We ended up getting turned around at some point. So we're now
Yes,
currently facing east, and we have a left and
Yes.
right direction following tracks.
Left
Yes.
is north, right is south.
Thank you, random voice.
What you do know is that Ekvar would have come from the northwest. You don't know if this is him heading in that direction though, or coming back.
Do these tracks? How
Oh,
old
we
do these
could-
tracks look?
We could ask him.
Alright, did roll 24.
We could
In a
ask
day
him.
and 2 days.
Which
could
would-
send him a message.
Would you like me to?
If they're between a day and 2 days, it would make sense of the change in direction, because that's when we would have told him. But fuck, we don't know which direction he came from.
Yeah, it's just. Yeah, ask him if he knows if he's going north or south. That's gonna be an interesting answer. Ask him what way is the sun in direction. Oh, wait, don't see the sun. Shit.
It is
I send a message
over
to
cloud.
I
Yeah.
send a message to Ekvar.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Ekvar, since I last spoke to you, what direction have you been going? Send it.
Towards the mountains.
Straight.
Yeah.
That was a bad way to word it.
I can send it again. I don't care. What do you want me to say? You gotta specify.
Honestly, I don't think he knows.
We go straight.
Go straight. Left or right.
Where are there mountains in the area? I don't know. From the footprints, are there any?
So he
footprints going down the
he went
mountains?
northwest before when he was leaving the place. We should go south. We should go right.
Okay.
Because by the time he ran towards the north, those footprints would have disappeared in the snow. Or those tracks would have disappeared in the snow. Because of the amount of time it's been. So the tracks would be him coming from that direction downwards. I'm assuming. So let's go right.
What was the other thing I had in mind? I cannot remember, so let's just stop worrying.
That's
I
making
love
me
how that's
worried.
actually in character as well.
Yes, I had something.
Luke, that's making me worry.
No, it wasn't anything important.
Are you sure?
Not 100%.
These
But
are
I forgot it.
These are life or death situations.
No, alright, I don't remember it. Let's go.
Loop, that's the wrong direction. We're going south, not north.
No, okay.
Onwards.
She's just looking down the whole time.
So following this path for the rest of the day, you don't get too far before it hits dark, but
Terry,
hmm
how far? We've been traveling for 2 days. He's going faster than us. Never mind, that's a stupid idea.
can be going faster than you, but the tracks remain the same.
It's not the tracks. I was wondering because I don't know how far exactly in a day's travel, how many feet we travel.
Because it's difficult terrain the whole way, it is actually halved.
Hmm.
So freedom of movement would be a good spell to use.
That only lasts
8 an hour.
Whoops.
8 hours.
1 hour.
Wouldn't help
So-
an insane amount.
Yeah,
help.
it wouldn't really.
And that's what, 5th or 4th level spell? 4th.
Fourth. I'd rather keep my spell slots for when we actually get there.
Fair. Okay, let's take a domed rest.
Indeed. Rest goes uneventful as per usual because
Dome.
dome, yeah. Don't even prep for those things anymore.
Actually, this is the way to do it. You know what? When we get up, I'm gonna send Dekvar a message.
Okay.
Terry, I've chosen my spell.
Has it taken you this whole session?
It's taking him 2 sessions to do it.
That's a lot of spell.
Exla, do you know what direction the moon fort is? From you?
Well, if memory recalls, never eat soggy Weepix. It would be east.
Okay. Where are we in regards to base, Terry?
A little bit north or west. A little bit north, mostly west.
So he's just gone straight
That's literally what he's been saying the whole
west.
time.
Then what's the north and the south path?
I don't know, Terry's confused me. If he went straight from...
Well, think about it. You were northwest, essentially. He is just west.
Okay,
You're
okay.
heading
Yeah,
south.
south. We're doing the right way. Okay. We'll find a track along this point that should head straight west.
You did it in a very confusing manner.
Yeah,
But yes.
I am
You
playing my
made it.
character, okay? She doesn't know direction. She's quite directionally challenged.
I'm directionally challenged.
I can tell. Anyway, survival check for today.
Wait, that means
Um,
Weakbix is a canonical thing in this world.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's just oats.
It's
Come
like
on,
how
bro.
Nutrigrain also is.
Nah, personally, I like rice bubbles.
That's not canon.
Damn it.
What about cornflakes?
That's canon.
Nice.
What about the
Usually
honey?
comes with
What is it?
sugar.
Honey flakes? Is that what
That's
they're called?
not canon. I don't like those.
Oh. Upsetting. 17!
What about Fruit Loops?
I don't like Fruit Loops either. They made me sick once.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough.
What about Pop Tarts?
Who?
What?
I've never had a pop
I've
tart.
had once. I've had a Pop Tart once.
They're
we had to
weird.
go out of our way to buy them too.
They're weird. They sell them at IGAs.
Yeah.
now, but at the time.
Anyway, 23.
Yeah, you didn't actually have to roll the DC. It was too low now that you have
Oh.
fast track. But yeah, you're flexing the roll.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
That
Following.
crunchy nut.
No.
No.
Following isn't too difficult. So, yeah. This day would go past. You never actually told him to stop and wait. So, yeah, this day would go
Yep.
past, and you would have to take another long rest.
Should I just tell him to stop and wait now?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Ask him
Clark,
if he's found the base yet.
have you found the base yet? If not, can you stop and wait for us?
I have not found the base. I'm just running around the mountain hoping to find it. Sure. Oh wait, how long? How far? How are you finding me?
You'll leave. God, it's another spell. Fucking hell, 1 second.
It would be at the end of the day, so.
That's true. Oh yeah, then because we had long rest would be yeah. Okay. Well, you left kind of a line, let's say, leading to where you are going, as well as we have our own little direction now. How far are we behind, guys?
That's
I'd
gonna
like
count.
I'd like to check the traps.
Check the traps.
The traps, the tracks.
Oh.
Just see how old they are.
Survival check.
Okay.
Yes, different thing. Before you were just following them. Now you look.
16.
Hard to say. It's hard to say if they're the same as what they were or changed.
This man is fast, so probably a day and a half to 2 days.
We're not certain. Probably a decent amount since you're fast.
That's another sending spell.
Yeah, that's fine.
What is that noise? Oh, there's a dog barking.
I say, what noise?
It's weird for a dog to be barking out.
It's
in
very muffled. So, because it's also going through my headset, I'm just like, it sounds like something's popping open. Now that I recognize it, yeah, now I can't do that. But anyway, right on. I will plop down right here, right now. I don't sleep, so hurry up.
Oh,
He could come find us. We could walk together. I'd save a little time. Just tell him to follow his own tracks.
I have no more third level spell slots left.
You can upcast.
Can?
Uh,
You don't
There's
gain.
no upcasting for it.
You don't
Doesn't-
gain
you can-
any benefits, but you can still cast a spell.
you can burn the spell slot higher, but that's a third level.
If you would like, you can come find us. We are backwards from your trail.
Oh, that's a good idea. Suppose so. Then you
Well,
hear a
except-
whoosh of wind,
Oh,
but it was Ekfar imitating the whoosh of wind.
we wait here.
No, we keep moving forward after we sleep. We'll run into him anyway.
I mean, that's us waiting here.
We plop down for the night.
Y'all sleep or rest. Everything comes back.
We head on. Do I need to make a survival check?
Indeed.
Oh, it's higher than a 16. It's not good. I rolled a 19. I love that even if I roll a 1, it's still a 16. It's such a good ability.
So, not too long into your day. It's not yet quite midday. I'd say like 10 to 11ish. You come across a 25, easy enough to tell. You find the path Ekvar came back along, and then he took a sudden from your. Wait, hang on, I need to spin my head to get this correct.
He passed us, basically.
He took a left and went
Why?
the wrong way.
No.
I message Ekla. Ekla, you took a left at some point, trying to come back and find us.
I went the wrong way?
Yeah.
That's another
Well,
spell.
yeah, but yeah. In that, yes, I would just go. We'll wait on this little crossroads. Come back, retract your pace.
I guess we should just wait here.
Much better. You didn't roll on that one.
Oh God, is that why?
You wait for a good chunk of the afternoon, and it gets like middle of the afternoon type of
You
thing.
went far.
We
And
said
you
start
see him
casting fireballs. I mean, firebolts, so he can see our
You see him
location.
not on the path, but like upwards, where there's like a mini rise up, and it's
Yeah, I know what you're trying to get at, Terry.
yeah, okay. And he just looks down and goes, "Ah, found you." Hang on. He jumps down 100 or so feet, lands, goes, "Hey,
Hi.
You're really bad at directions.
I'll just run over. I'll find my way eventually."
Do you know what way west is?
It's like how he finds invisible people.
That's canon knowledge. That's not canon knowledge. That's meta knowledge. You don't know that.
Luke doesn't. I do. I do.
Hey, as soon as he found out it was a foolproof way to find invisible people,
I guess.
I got Sarah distract me. What?
I asked Ekbar if he knew which way west was.
No longer needs to be private. Eh. Yes, it's that way. He points in the wrong direction.
The wrong direction?
Right direction.
Ah.
Roll a 21, buddy.
Right, you're actually correct for once.
He's got the same modifier for wisdom as me.
Was it a 5?
Yes.
He is.
Pussies.
That's the highest you could go for it.
It's just a wisdom check. That's not
Yeah.
a survival roll, Tyler. That's a wisdom check.
Oh, right.
He's an NPC. He doesn't have that
I
skill.
was about to say that's the highest thing you can go for it. Just the skill, like a check. I don't want to speak anymore.
Anyway, it's hitting night, isn't it?
And you've still got like 3 to 4 hours. Mitch, you probably started your enchanting during this time, so you can knock off like another 4 hours.
Woo!
You're making progress in the mountains.
Okay, let's
Is this not when I'm supposed to be making progress?
Not really, no.
Hey guys, I won't be able to stay up for much longer because I've got uni stuff to do.
Yeah, I got about 40 minutes left in me.
Okay, cool.
Okay
Alright.
then.
to the west. Let's head it for an extra few hours.
What, you gotta write 800 words? Bleh.
I could lick at something and I would have written 800 words. How many words did I write today for just... No, I'm getting distracted.
West.
Is that Terry? 3 weeks, 4 days, and 5 hours left.
Enchanting is a while, especially when you're not dedicated to it. And not in the enchanting subclass, I give it a little bit.
What are you trying to make?
He whips out a great sword every night out of his bag of holding.
Why are you trying to make a great sword?
I like that you're asking this question now. Not when I nearly died doing it. Not like for the last week and a bit that I've been working on this.
Are you strong
And
enough to
other
wield
things
it?
to worry about.
He is in a very specific form.
But like without it, he's like,
Oh no, once he pulls it out of the bag of holding, that's where he's enchanting it. He can't fucking move it.
if you want, I can probably make you a lighter version.
Do you understand the amount of time that's into this?
Yeah.
You're not getting your mitts anywhere near it.
Yeah, you're lost.
This is my special tenster's sword.
I like to think that as part of this, you've also engraved the name Special Tenses onto it. I'll give that part to you for free if you want it.
Yes.
But yes, you get a few more hours in. Just heading west at this point.
I mean, that's the direction we need to head, yeah?
Yeah, well, heading west to the best of your abilities.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can't exactly be like Akvar, who literally climbs the mountains and goes in a straight line.
I mean, we could. It would just take a long time.
Not with someone in full plate.
Sorry.
Well, it'd be too much effort for a long time, and that would suffer exhaustion at the end of the day every day.
Anyway, we continue to the best of our ability.
In the 25. Is Rose talking?
Rose.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm laying down in bed, like I've been saying.
Oh, you just sound like you're talking to somebody.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Rest up again. Leave recovers descending spells.
Thank you.
And new day dawns. Ah, I see, Mitch. You think you'll reach here today?
No, I just wanted to roll to see what I'd get.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming survival.
Sure. Not really. You're just heading west. It's not like you're doing anything special.
True, we're just heading in the one direction.
Indeed. No, I'm gonna need a survival.
I will make the roll today.
Too late. 25.
No.
Take it back. It wouldn't be survival. Survival is actually irrelevant. You're looking, so it'd be perception.
You motherfucker.
Sorry. You do an extra good job of keeping you self.
I rolled a 10. That's
Same.
survival. I rolled a 19.
Only Helen said really good perception and asked.
I do have
Yeah.
I have a better perception than you.
And you rolled a 10. So ha.
So it's a 20.
Yeah, so it's 20.
Okay.
Yeah. Bitch, calm your fucking shit.
He physically can't roll a 10.
Anything below a 10 becomes 10. Like,
Which
20.
becomes a 20.
20 is my lowest roll.
Just heading west, you don't overly notice anything. other than a slight drop in temperature. It
Ooh.
wasn't sudden, but it was consistent.
Does this feel like the magic has interrupted the place?
You can make an Arcana check.
Wizard! Does the magic seem off in this area?
Let me think about it.
Nobody rolls on that one.
Jesus! I
Mitchell,
changed that. Changed that to an 11.
So what's that? 24.
24. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, it doesn't matter. You rolled it. I'm gonna say that as part of this, you also pump
Bless you.
Cantrip or something?
a detect magic, yeah, just to get a lay of the land.
Yeah.
So if you have that prepared marker for spell slot, otherwise it will be a ritual. And so you'll be hanging around in the area for about 10 minutes the most. So
I do not. It's a ritual.
all right.
Yeah, but
Um,
one day I took it off too. God damn it.
You pop detect magic to get a sense. It is the magic doesn't have a trait to it, but there is definitely some sort of magic in the air. Specifically,
magic in the air.
it's very low. It is only like it's basically just the ground that's magical. Anything above that, including like the mountains and the walls, it doesn't feel magical. Just the ground is like
Is there some way I could abuse this? Can I draw magical power from the ground?
no.
You can try.
I think that's a druid thing.
Damn. You reckon if I stuck the vampire's teeth into the dirt, something would happen?
I think it'd be funny.
It would be funny, but that's it. But yeah.
I shall keep an eye out for the vampire gets unsurely footed.
Okay, so we're in the area of the magical stuff.
But the area was quite large. But yes, it does seem that way.
I'm just imagining when the dragon died, it exploded like a nuclear bomb, and this like magical fallout.
No,
From the
it
dragon.
really sucks that one kind of said be wary of magic, because I'd say to locate creature would be very useful here.
You could do it. Don't know what will happen, but we can do it.
Indeed.
We don't know what will happen until we try it.
Yeah, I don't know if we want.
Flashbacks to being told about that volcano out. Those
Yeah.
words. We don't know until we try is the worst piece of advice
Yeah.
in D&D.
That was different. And Vex started that anyway.
No, I didn't.
He did.
No. I was
You
the
dropped
smart
the first
one.
tiny bit of blood on there.
That's not how it worked.
Yeah, it did. You dropped one drop of blood,
Terry,
and that
Mhm.
that started it.
I have
Mm.
gone to a glorious realization.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I took when I got rid of the stupid Circle of Death thing that I couldn't cast?
No, What? Wait, what? You got rid of Circle of Death?
No, I just unrated it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I got Legend
Oh.
Law.
You actually prepared Legend Lore?
But that
did.
requires something.
No, I think
I
Nick
have the
bought that
components. I
shit.
bought the components a long time ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's got
Wait,
the
didn't-
components.
Wait, didn't you use that on the soul gem a while ago? Or was
No.
that something else? Oh,
He used an Arcana check and Identify.
oh no, someone else cast Legend Lore, I think.
That
On
would
the
have been
NPC or something.
The necromancer.
Well, someone gave me information about it. Can't remember who exactly gave it to me.
Okay.
The soul told you a little bit about it
Oh, yeah,
in
that's right.
in memories and so forth. I don't
Yeah.
think anyone cast legend lore on
Terry,
it. Mm-hmm.
I'd like to cast Legend Lore.
Indeed, ping it for me. This is a spell that I'm somewhat unfamiliar with because it's very rarely used.
Well,
Also,
Blaze.
As per your law, you get a spell slot lower than 5th level back. But you haven't used any, so it's irrelevant.
I was gonna say that doesn't help me.
No. Yes, he has.
Cast another spell first.
No, he used to detect magic.
That's not
It's a ritual
divination
cast.
Same.
and in ritual.
Yeah. What are you
But-
doing?
Yeah, that's casting 10 minutes as he just.
Yeah, no. This counts. as a
Mitchell, what are you
place.
casting it on?
On the dragon.
On the dragon?
On the
Do we know the
everything.
name of the dragon?
No, it's about the location, yeah, because you can do it
I
on
know,
the
but we
place.
don't know the name
Yeah,
of
we
the
specifically
location.
want the location.
Our name or describe it.
So,
Yeah.
the lore of the dragon, or the. Also, FYI, that you would have known the name, I just haven't made a name.
Malg.
It would have been told in the stories.
Smog.
No,
Steve the dragon.
What do you
or
mean?
at least not its name. The name that it was called. But that would also work.
Dover King.
Buff the magic dragon.
But yes. What exactly are you casting this on?
Mm,
You're casting it on Foggy McGee, the dragon.
I'd like the place that the old lady described.
You're in it. So sure.
You
It
get a
is-
better detailed version of the story that is completely different to
Yeah.
the story. It's like, the story was really overblowing the mighty battle that happened.
What she was taught, she was like put in like a Netflix adaptation, where we get the fucking novel description.
Oh, it's just some guy just got really lucky with an arrow shot. That's lame.
Imagine how I already have more precise and deep. Hmm. Simple. Start off simple. There's more to the tale than just the tale. There is also there were 2 dragons. One that was slain and one that was imprisoned.
Right.
Oh damn!
The one that was slain crashed in flight into a offshot outpost of a dwarven hole. The other one isn't relevant to this, so you don't learn that. Over
So help me
time,
Jesus, I'll cast it again on the other one.
I don't believe you have enough. Oh no, you've got enough for 2 casts. The land itself is tainted and is in a permanently chilled by the mere presence of a dead ancient dragon. Though it has been long since merged with the land, its essence remain, yeah, as well as its children.
Oh, great.
Children, due to the lack of parents, were never born and instead remained as eggs. Those eggs also form turned into the land, turning into crude crystals. The dwarves found these and this outpost made it as a power source.
Use Dragon X's batteries.
Yes, essentially. This broke the surrounding land in a radius.
Was it literally fucking Chernobyl? Did the Dragon Egg reactor go critical?
You don't know.
Ashley, you're
This isn't-
ruining story time.
For a very long time, it was unknowable, unsensible, undetectable. It was happening, but deep underground. When it reached the ground, the earth that the outpost, the Dwarven outpost, was in, it connected with the eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Correctly saying that. Very much tainted the surrounding area and has made things difficult to do. From magic to just mundane lighting of fires, from stuff like that. As you get closer to the center, the more intense it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I no longer wish to go to the center.
I'm not gonna say that's it.
Yeah, egg energy is too dangerous to be trusted by mere mortals. What's next? Are they going to make an egg bomb?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that was it. That sounds about right.
Neat.
You burn 250 gold worth of incense. Fuck, I remember when playing Regiel.
Wait,
I literally
so
stored up
this-
on incense so much.
So this magic worked fine.
Yes.
Cool.
From this, Mitch, I'm assuming you already know, but you are on the outer edges.
Right, Ray.
But
Yeah.
does give you a way to find the center.
Yeah. Do you have a magical Geiger counter? Geiger counter? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's called detect magic.
Yeah.
It's also called I'm omnipotently and I know everything.
You know, so omnipotent in the fucking magical dead zone, bro.
Like me, bitch.
It's not a magical dead zone.
Well, magical.
Corruption.
Yeah, magical corruption. Yeah, whatever.
The
I don't know.
weave is a bit iffy.
I don't know how Mistra
Someone
feels
messed
about
with some dragon shit.
Yeah, sorry guys, I just forgot about this story that I definitely knew ages ago.
Bruh, they saw you casting a ritual. It's got its
They
casting
don't know
time,
what
10
it did.
minutes. 2 people here can cast it.
They don't know.
Oops, sorry, Mike.
So are we
Yeah,
gonna
how
need
dare
magical
you.
hazmat suits or something?
Oh, I didn't know my mic was Sarah.
How dare you hit me?
Head pat.
Stop trying to do Chernobyl jokes.
Oh, Chernobyl, it didn't blow up.
Yeah, but that's what Lee's trying to make with the hazmat suits and the Geiger counter.
Anyway, towards the center.
Not wanna.
Mitch doesn't have it prepared, so he's gonna be casting detect magic every 10 minutes. for 10 minutes. Unless you got a better solution than that.
Yeah, let's walk for an hour, and then you can do it.
I mean, Legend Lore is in concentration. Oh no, wait, it's casting time of 10 minutes. Ignore me.
I have enough incense
Oh,
for
no,
one
damn it.
more
That,
legend lore.
I was reading it.
Creature.
Do we? No.
Have I seen a dragon up close? I
It's
checked
30
that.
feet of you. No.
What? Oh, 30 feet? Yeah, no.
Within 30 feet at least once.
I've seen a dragon.
Yeah, but you can't pass the spell.
You haven't seen an ancient dragon.
Not an
Which
ancient
is a
dragon,
different
but
creature.
I've seen a dragon.
Also, are we suspecting that the dragon is there and all the people that we're looking for? Oh,
I'm
we're
assuming they're
expecting
trying to
Sam
free
and
the
shit, eh?
imprisoned dragon.
Oh, I haven't met Sam. I could just
He's a good boy.
humans.
From the Legends lore, it is implied that there was only one dragon here, and that
Yeah.
was the dead one.
Oh.
Not
Alright.
specifically stated, but it was implied.
I'm still gonna cast Locate Creature instead. I am going to do. Is Sam a human?
Is it bad if I really want to
Yes.
cast
Sam, a
Legend
human.
lore
Yeah,
on the
yes, Sam is
other dragon?
human. He's an old man.
You don't know anything about that one, so you would learn nothing, or very, very little. The reason you learnt so much here is because you actually had a pretty decent amount of information already.
Mm.
But Locate Creature on Sam.
Yes, oh no, but I haven't met Sam, so I'm doing human setup, obviously, you know, not us.
Within 1,000 feet.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if we're in any way close. Hello?
The spell can't locate a creature of running water at least 10 feet wide. Blocks the direct path between you and the creature. Interesting.
Is there running water 10 feet wide blocking our path?
You don't know.
Do I not find anyone?
No, outside of you guys, nothing. But yeah, no. Enter.
It would be frozen.
Yeah, just as running, it can be underneath it.
It would be frozen.
It says direct path.
And wait a minute, 10 feet.
What?
So it could be like a puddle.
Yeah, sort of.
No,
yeah.
no,
yeah.
no. A
Puddle river.
Puddle wouldn't be running water.
That's why it's a puddle river.
Yeah, you know how like when water runs down the
Yeah,
gutter?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like that. That's dumb.
I mean, it's still like, those aren't 10 feet wide. It'd still be a decent size.
You
thing.
want to know why that's a dumb thing? Because how is it blocking my path if, like, I'm standing above water?
Yeah, no, it's just an
It's not
interesting fact.
blocking. It's a dumb fact.
It's weird. I agree. Do you have a bit of fur from a bloodhound?
I thought that
I was just joking.
let's go off at you.
Anyway, that's concentration for an hour, so we can at least walk around
Yes.
for an hour.
Anywho. So you walk an hour. And then Mitch ritually casts detect magic again.
Yep.
Is that the plan?
I think that's the plan.
Sure. The locate creature over the course of the hour doesn't pick up anything. Or at least not to your specifications. You stop. Wait 10 minutes and 6 seconds. Detect magic pops. Mitch, make an Arcana check.
Aye, aye, Capitan.
21. It seems very faintly stronger. So you at least know that this is a direction that would put it towards the center area. Whether or not that's the center at the moment is hard to tell. But it's definitely in a more or less correct direction. More or less.
I think
Right.
we should head northwest.
To the best of your ability. Who the
Okay.
fuck has been drawing more stuff at the bottom?
Wait, no, who drew this crab?
The stuff next to my pig.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was all me.
including the Rip Mitch.
Yeah, that was after I got bopped.
Oh.
I thought it was all ogre.
I'm gonna look at your spell. What spell did you choose? Mitch,
What?
what was the spell that you chose to learn? You said you decided on the new spell.
I did, and it's in there.
What was it? Oh, detect. Oh, you took a second level. Right. Okay. I just wanted to know what it was.
I was keeping it secret. And then I get to do my like Perry Mason moment and whip it out and be like, "Surprise, bitch!"
Sure. Anywho, continue on with the same thing. Walk an hour in a direction. Get Mitch to use detect magic.
Yeah, we're gonna try northwest.
Northwest. Very well.
Should we really be doing this? Was the warning they gave us?
Probably not.
Should
But
we
the only
just
o-
honestly leave it?
The only other way I can think is us walking around for a while or sending Ekbar out. But I just think if we send Ekbar, he won't find us again.
Well, we do have sendings.
Oh, I found you last time. Find you again. No problem. Guarantee. it.
No.
I don't think it's an awful option to send him as a scout. He
If
has
you want, I
much
can
faster
fly
moves.
around.
And that's yes.
I guess we can send Ekbar as a scout, but only if you beat the wizard in rock paper scissors.
Okay.
But I'm also saying this should happen.
Sarah Pendragon. The wizard
sure.
isn't responding.
What? Sorry, I'm lagging out like a motherfucker.
Okay, I need you to do rock, paper, scissors.
The text
against
magic
me.
is coming through.
Against you.
Yes.
How do you do that?
Well, you just do rock, paper, scissors and tell me the result. I've already done mine.
Oh.
Could we actually end it here too after that? Just because I need to go do.
Rose. We're getting there.
We haven't done the full
If I
40
was
minutes.
Terry would pick rock because he's a dwarf, and dwarf like rocks. So I'm gonna go with paper.
I got scissors.
Wow.
You forget. I'm doing this as Ekvar, not me.
I thought you rolled dice to kind of do rock paper scissors.
No,
I don't know.
I'm just setting the rock, paper, scissors DC by doing it.
Sure, that makes sense.
Anywho, Ekva will take flight, scout around.
Be
Doesn't
safe,
he
don't talk to
fall after a
strangers.
minute?
That'll be
He's
alright.
gone for about 10ish. Comes back, wings still out. So, I think I found it actually.
That was fast.
Well, you see, I cut across the mountain range. So that like I just, as Vex said, just northwest. That's all I did, and then I saw this like very ghosty looking entrance way into a cave looking area.
Yeah,
I don't know if this is actually it, but it looks right.
it sounds about right.
It's progress. It's something.
Let's
my
go
map,
check it out.
my map direction skills are fucking perfect.
Yeah, you got it in
Progress,
one,
pre-
Tyler.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Progress, people, progress.
So because you said, oh, it seems stronger, but it's not as like
Mm-hmm.
direct direction. I'm like, okay, so it's rather we've hit it directly on the side on like the rim. So it's rather we haven't gone north enough, or we've overshot it and we have to go south. So it was a 50-50. I was like,
I
no,
think I did a good job at hinting.
yeah, no, that was good. I
Yeah.
determined.
You can make your way there fairly quickly now. Ekvar's wings do disappear shortly after he lands.
How does that last more than a minute?
Huh? What do you mean?
I thought it only lasts a minute.
Oh, yeah, you used to.
Huh.
It used to, but okay.
Yeah. I did some, what was the term that he used?
Modifications.
No, endurance training.
Sure.
You went through an anime training arc.
Well, there aren't many of us Asmars, you see, so I leapt on the chance when I met Regil.
We have one in our party.
Yeah, I know.
We've met a fair
We got
few.
the
of them.
same color wings.
Yes. Is that unusual?
I don't know.
I see.
All right, let's head to this ghostly entrance.
You should probably ask Regil at some point, actually.
What?
Oh, endurance training, so your wings can last 10 minutes.
Yes, that would be rather useful. I'll ask him when I see him again.
Completely forgets.
Don't forget, I did.
You did.
Yeah, then Valia yelled at me.
Yeah, I know. She gets like that
Quite
sometimes,
nice.
doesn't she?
What, her yelling at you?
What? No, in general. At that moment, it was somewhat terrifying. I've never seen her angry. But anyhow. Well, she was more angry at Regil, not me.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Anyhow, hey!
Akvar, you're faster than all of us.
Ah, balls. Sorry, I forgot.
I mean, if anything, he could always scout ahead and come back. He has speed on his
He
side.
just did that.
He can do it again. I don't fucking.
No, I can't fly again today.
We shall walk to this entrance. Oh, battle fab! Making my way.
I need to go soon, Terry.
Just.
Oh. What
I
is?
can't see.
What is?
I'm working. I have a jacket on.
What is that?
I didn't know if it would be coming from the north or the south. So you came from the south. So this side of the path.
Spooky.
Who am I forgetting? There you are.
Oh no, Vex, it's a ghost.
Wait, Dragon Explorer as well.
Go!
Oh, he's big.
Ooh.
The big boy.
Anywho. You see a ghost
God,
figure
Ekvar
up
just
ahead.
looks like an emo version of Fred.
Emo.
Fred?
How the fuck does he
No,
look
Fred
emo?
from Shaggy and Scooby Doo, just the black. That's all I mean by that.
What?
He
That's
looks like
blue.
Fred from Scooby Doo.
Doesn't look like Fred.
Anywho,
I think you're a bit tired, Mitch.
We're all a bit fucking tired. Shit.
Nope.
No.
Never mind.
No.
I'm a bit fucking tired. What the fuck is that?
you're always tired.
Yes, because I fuck up my
So that's
schedule
my
every week for
secret?
you guys.
And now it's for you.
Your choice to join.
Yes, because I want to fucking play
That's
D&D.
my secret. I'm always angry.
I'm always speedy.
You see this figure. No one was stealthing up to it. No one expected this, so. And the figure turns to you all and goes,
E5 follow.
"If you approach, face me."
G'day.
That's what we're in chat session.
Such
I
a
doubt
cock
there's no
taste
level up.
there.
Fuck
Oh, no.
Maybe not. Just double check.
No way.
Good night, everybody. Enjoy your night. I'll catch y'all next week.
Later.
Goodbye.
Later.